Okay, setting up almost. See if somebody can verify, guys. Okay. Okay. All right. So let me get rid of a lot of indicators here. Okay, good. All right. Is can anybody verify everything is all right? You can see on YouTube link working fine, Twitter link, and you can hear the audio. If that is everything is okay, if somebody can verify. See if you can hear me good. You can test, check, testing. See if everything is okay. So this video is for education purpose only, not a recommending to buy or sell any stocks or investment. For your financial advice, please consult with your professional financial advisor. I hope you could hear. Okay, sounds good. I got the hands up. Okay. Alrighty, so let's start it. So the future, basically right now the market future is let me see future. Yeah. I'm an indicator. Mini future is July, June. Okay. So future, basically we are right there. It's slight negative, but not far. So we're still there, and based on the I'm gonna go back to the SPY actually. So market is right there, is not going anywhere at this point. But if I analyze the market right now, if we can take a look at it here from W pattern, and I think we have, let me turn on the 100-day moving average, and let me turn on the 200-day. So we are right above the 200-day moving average, as you can see right here. Let me switch up this VWAP so you can see. Okay, you can see right here, red line. So that is our 200-day moving average. We already broke through, so that is the bullish sign. And as you can see, W pattern from here, W pattern, and we now tested this $415, and we rebound from it, and now we are about to test the 100-day moving average, which is around $454, 454, right? We right there, that's our major resistance. Once we cross that, then the next resistance would be around 458. So 454, and the next resistance is 458. So keep in mind, these are our two resistance. Based on these right now, market looks bullish to me. I don't think I would go with the future. Could be negative here and there, but bottom line is the right now still the trend is bullish. So again, we got to go with the trend, and trend is our friend. So at this point, market looks to me a bullish. When the market change, then we should be changing. At this point, I would be not changing any position immediately on this one. It looks to me bullish at this point. Still, I think it can run. It can break through this or not. That we have to wait. W pattern. You see the W pattern. The previous one we got rejected at around somewhere around 458 area last time. So we got to see that and see how far. So still we have a lot of, I mean, not a lot of, but there is a little room, and see how it goes. But at this point is little bullish on the market side. Okay. Though many people think, oh, this is bearish, supposed to be a bearish market and all, but we do not want to go by what we think. We want to go by the market maker things, right? If the market maker thinking they want to take it to up, though we know that bond value is going down and bond yield is right now skyrocketing. We all know that bond they are skyrocketing actually. So if you look at the bond yield, normally I was watching this TNX. So if you want to see that, look at the bond yield rate. This is 10-year treasury yield, and if you see that yield is 2.50, almost 2.50. So it's climbing high. So yield rate is going high. So normally market supposed to go down, but but it's not going, right? But can we push it down? No, right? So let's go with the market. Whatever market does, we're gonna do with that. Now, couple of things I want to mention here about the market, guys. So we have to keep that thing in mind. One is earnings starts in April 15th, right? April 15th starts all the banks and slowly goes toward the mega cap and all. So market may go down maybe after 1 week before the mega cap starts probably. So if you look at the calendar, let me open the calendar so we all can see calendar. So we understand we are right here 27, and imagine we have the earnings starts from this area probably somewhere in this. So we have quite a bit, 1, 2, 3 and 4 weeks to go. So meantime 4 weeks probably we could be a little up and down, somewhere in the sideways probably. So if I would say probably they can take it up here around, maybe break it here, but by the time it will be rolling around here in this area, somewhere around about 200 day, and in between here this area they probably can move for 2-3 weeks actually, unless some disaster news, some crazy news comes in and then market goes down, then is a different story. But at this point market looks to me bullish. We do not have any indication at this point in terms of market taking. If market wind change, then we will see. So that is the one side where the earnings are coming. Then second thing we have to keep it in mind is in a May month where the FOMC meeting is, right? In May, I think they said that in May they will be going for a 0.5% interest rate. If they're gonna increase the 0.5% interest rate, then market probably would not like that. I can see that, because 0.5% is a lot, and plus the most important part is quantitative QT, the quantitative tightening. When they start that is over $10 trillion, then market will affect a lot. And I think if you ask me, worldwide right now already bond is selling off, and that's why the yield is rising crazy. So if somebody who wants to be a safe and best, I think buying any bond yield, like just like I just showed you TNX, that's 10-year one, something like that. Those could be the best bet, safe and best. Then you can, I mean, the yield is right now is the best one, because as the interest rate gonna go, or you can short the bond also, because bond gonna go down as the yield goes high. The coupon rate goes high, the bond value goes down, and that's what exactly happening right now. So just keep in mind. So let me see the other bond, TBT, I guess. TBT, which one is this? So yes, this is also inverse, I think 20 years treasury. This is 20 years treasury, so this one also going up. But so SPY, right now we are here, and we do not want, what I teach here is that we do not need to move. Though we think market going supposed to go down and is going up, we cannot go ahead. Okay, keep in mind we should not go ahead, because then we can wash out. So let the market change the direction, and then we should change our direction also. Okay, so that would be the one. 1 second. Okay, anybody has any questions in between before I move on to it? I can take the questions. Okay. Meantime, if you guys can also help on Twitter, guys, retweet. See if you guys can help to retweet. Please retweet these two links, like and retweet, so at least people would know that we are here. We appreciate that. This is the both the links are YouTube link and Twitter link, and also the space. Okay, this is for the space, and that would be a great help. Okay, thank you. All right, so now as you can see what CNBC headlines are, I just wanted to go through the couple of things here. As you can see, interest rates are rising and bond prices are falling. Right, this is what the CNBC news are, and futures is slide down, but we let's see the market opens up maybe, but I don't see any reversal in terms of downward, so we're gonna wait for that until market goes in that direction. So Monday normally market opens up. We should always wait for let the market find the real direction. You know what I mean? Real direction. We have to wait for it. Do not want to jump in immediately, and then we go from there. And also today Bitcoin bounced. So somebody I did tweet about it, about the Bitcoin if somebody's holding. So right now Bitcoin is what I said, 47,500 is the major resistance right here. So we are almost like 46,500 right now, 46,500. Right here. So this major resistance, if you take a look at it, is coming from all the way to here. Remember guys, this is a super major resistance right here, all the way from 10,000 to October 2020. Right here date is October 2020. We look at that. This is the support bounce, and then again tested after a year, almost like 8 months, and then again bounce, and then we tested here and we broke. Remember in January we broke, and then that was a super. Whenever you break this major sloping resistance, just like how you broke, same thing you want to poke through. Right here we try to break through this resistance. We could not this time. We tried here also, we could not break the resistance. Same thing we tried here, we could not break the resistance. Now fourth time we are trying this resistance to break through, right? And let's see what happens. But this is the resistance we have right above the 200-day moving average is right here. So somewhere around 400 right here. So this is the little critical area. So normally, if anybody, Bitcoin is basically, right now Russia, Ukraine and all, everybody is basically buying a Bitcoin. So probably that could be the one of the case. So in this area, if somebody wants to take the profit, then this is the area where I would take the profit and let market close the candle about 200-day at least, and then it could be your safety zone, or it get rejected and can go a little down. Either direction it can go, but at this point is right now market is climbing since almost like a 7-8 days Bitcoin. So Bitcoin looks to me at this point is super bullish, but we have major resistance. Remember, whenever I mention about the resistance, is about the swing trade. When you're doing the swing trades, day trade, you got to be scalping at that particular point, because you never know when it get rejected, right? Like look, all this resistance, when these resistance happen, get rejected here, and then it boom goes down, right? So that's the reason I believe in that every time resistance, you can enter and exit back, exit and enter back, and that's how it's supposed to be, because otherwise you never know what can happen. But it looks strong. I understand that it looks nice and bullish and beautiful. So that's the Bitcoin. If anybody wants to look at any coins, I would take a look at it. Otherwise we can move to the stocks people requested. Somebody wants to take a look at the Facebook, I guess, and I can take a look at the Facebook also. Okay, so if you guys want to take a look at any stock, I'll take a look at that one also. So Facebook is in it's in a good position right now, if you ask me, because we just broke to the major resistance, which was right here coming from. Hold on, let me see where it come from. Oh, this has come from right here. So this resistance we just, let me see, we broke and we are right there actually. So if this resistance cross, try to cross on Friday, but then it brought back. So Facebook looked good to me, guys. Okay, it's like, look at this, and it's constant trying to grind. So if Facebook breaks this, probably then it can run up like Nvidia, because many remember. So if you notice, last 8 days when SPY was going high, right? Almost 8-9 days, right? At this time, if you notice, many tech stock went up, right? Many stock went up. Most of them were like a mega cap stock. Those are Apple, Tesla, uh, Microsoft. Many stocks that did take off a little bit compared to others. Some of the company who has a balance sheet weak, those stocks are right now holding, did not fly, you know what I mean, like did not fly like Apple and all. Why? Because many 401ks and many corporate hedge funds and all, they all hold those mega cap stocks. So they, you know, there's a lot of software running in that direction, so they have to bring those stock little back, so at least people don't feel fear. Otherwise they think, oh man, it's been 3 months, market is going down, what's going to happen to my 401k, and people get a little afraid. So that's why now mega cap is right now, it bounced, and they have a little sympathy, I guess I would say, right now at least. Then so same thing, what I think Facebook was also used to be a part of many portfolios, and I think that can now is rebounding, but we need a like strong run up. I don't see a strong run up, though. This is all market support. We need, without market support, if it goes, then probably 250, then it can run to 250, but we have a 50-day moving average is around 238 right here. So that could be the one which is looking good to me so far in terms of Facebook. Only thing we need more confirmation during the daytime when the market opens up. So I'll put a little trigger here. If this it takes the previous day high, then it can fly. So I'll put a little alert for tomorrow day trade to buy, just it breaks for the day trade only. Same thing here, PayPal, because many people are looking on the PayPal, but PayPal is not looking good, guys. Okay, because look, these 4 or 5 days it's been getting rejected here. I don't like the red candle, whereas the Facebook, it was looking good. Facebook looking good, but on here we have resistance. Look, this was the previous right here. There's resistance coming out from all the way to $115. So that's why is right here. This resistance is right at the 50-day moving average. So that's why we gotta be careful here on PayPal. PayPal does not look good, guys. Still, we gotta wait and see how things react on that, and then we go from there. Okay. So I'll also take a look at the QQQ. So let's take a look at the QQQ right now, what QQQ is doing. So QQQ did bounce. We were doing the day trade here. So let me get rid of the support. So all these day trade things we were working on that. Okay. So QQQ did bounce, and I guess we have a resistance right here at 200 moving average and 370. So we got to be a little careful here from here to here, I guess. But still has a room to go. There is no hurdles right now. Oh yeah, there is a hurdle right here. If you look at it, this area, many candles was here where the resistance got rejected. So that's why it got rejected right here little bit. So if this break, then this could be a bullish. So I'm gonna put a little alert for tomorrow. If this breaks, then bullish. Right here. So this area, which is around 361.20 cents, if QQQ breaks, then it could be a bullish, and it can run up to 200 moving average somewhere around this area right here, which is around 370. Until then, we have to wait and watch, because like I said, we can't just simply be super bullish. We can't move forward, because we never know. Market, just remember, like market was dumping from here, dump, and look at that, what happened, took off, right? So that's why let the market go first and then we go behind, so at least we can win the race. So that's why we're gonna keep eyes on QQQ now. Swing trade and all, we have to be very careful at this point now swing, we got to be a little watchful. Other than that, IWM, let's look at the Russell 2000. So I'm gonna go through all these indexes first, and then we can decide, see how it's looking. So if you look at the Russell, broke this major sloping resistance, right? So that is good sign. But there's a major resistance of this channel. You see, this channel was created, it lasts for about 1.5 months right here, this channel, and used to be trading in between. These are all cyclical stocks, right? Small cap stocks right here. So they need, basically is grinding here and consolidating this area, this resistance. So it doesn't have the power because their balance sheets are not strong. That's why probably many small cap stock, they were looking weak, but market maker have to, because they are oversold and they have a lot of shorts probably, so maybe shorts covering, so they might have a little, maybe you got to give about 3 weeks probably, I would say. So let's see what happens. But Russell 2000 has some sort of, like, look at it last 2 days also. So market maker might when they do the sector rotation, in that case, then probably we can benefit out of that. So we have to just wait for the sector rotation. Whenever the sector rotation happens, we're gonna probably keep eyes on that. So whenever that happens, that
when
time.
you say sector rotation, you're referring money going back into the small caps?
So this is the IWM, right? Russell 2000. So we're gonna keep eyes on, because sometimes market, like, look right here. So if you look at here, sector rotation, remember the way we work here is Sigma, that we do not want to move forward. New week starts. When the new week starts, market maker direction, we do not know which sector first they're gonna rotate. So when market opens up, it could be IWM, it could be QQQ, it could be SPY. There are several sector, right? So what I think is this: when fresh week starts, we do not know which sector they're gonna take off. So we're gonna keep eyes on here, and then we'll see how it opens up. Give it time, because the moment we're gonna rush in the morning 30 minutes, and then it can be a trap, right? That's why, to avoid a trap, we want to be safe and sound, because the way I believe in is this. Look, when I look at the SPY here in the morning, and I open up my charts and I look at the 30 minutes, right? If you ask me right now, 30-minute chart, I feel like, let me show you what I think. So when I see my all price of control line, so price of control line is telling me that we are way below here, price on the day close. So price was, people, buyers and seller were here, but we close here. So then it can test this also. You follow? So market can test this, but look at here. If you look at the previous day, price of control line was here, and market took off, right? Because it was higher. If you look at the price of whole entire day, price of control line was top side, not the bottom. Over here, price of control line was at the bottom. Then it tested and it took off. So we got to be a little careful right now. New week starts, so I want to watch, because if you look at the last 4 days, look at the price of control line is right in this area, right in this area. Price of control, it did not go much. It did fluctuate a little bit, but look at this is the area, 450 area. Last 4 days has been in between this area. Basically, price of control line did not go, like, look at the price of control line going up right here, right? But how about here? You see this? No, right? That's why we have to analyze it. We do not want to jump in a bandwagon and then we realize, man, we do not want to do that. So that's why I'm little cautious here when I see this price of control line is right here, this area. That's why we need to see what market does tomorrow. And that's why I would tomorrow be careful moving forward. Let the market once the market creates the price of control line after about an hour, more the data we would have as the time goes by, the better the direction we will have it. You know what I mean, right? Because we have to give a market a time, because you never know what are they setting up. They do set up trap. In that trap, we do not know. That's why I would love to give a more time to the market, and then you enter. Let the market dump or let the market go up and then come back, right? Either way direction go, it does happens. That's why we got to be watchful here. The way right now I see the SPY chart last 4 days, it telling me that we got to be careful because price of control was right here. Buyers and seller was controlling in this range. They were not about to fly. If anything happens, the price control is this area. That's the only reason for 30-minute chart, remember, right? So we want to see tomorrow, see how far the price of control line is changing, moving forward, upwards or downward. It can move around, but we want to see tomorrow. So that's why we do not need to rush, and we'll see how far how it goes. So I mean, though we are in the bullish trend, as you can see that, but still we need to see. So that's why we will look that, and we also along with this we also keep in mind about the sector, like all the sector. 1 second, right here. So we will keep in mind that what are the sectors is basically playing, and then we'll see. But one more thing I'll tell you guys about the real estate, because I was shorting real estate started already. I felt it because in mortgage rate is right now almost like a 5%, and as interest rate goes up, mortgage rate gonna go up, and also materials, lumbers and commodities and everything is skyrocketing right now. So what happens is, builders would have a hard time, because many people would not be able to build a house, because even if I would have money now, go to builder and say, hey, I want to build a house here, they're gonna say, well, to be fair, very frank, it's not gonna take 6 months, it's not gonna take 8 months, probably based on demand and supplies. I can't confirm the time, but it might take about a year or two, right? Something like that they always answer. So when builder answer like that, you might not like.
Sorry. Can you just retrace back a little bit? Are you referring to supply chains? I missed what you said.
No, I was referring to real estate for the builders.
Real estate, yes. Okay, yeah.
Real estate right now, we got to be very careful for being long. I'm short on real estate but real estate, particularly new home will be very difficult for any builder to build, because they would not have a direction right now, because logistics, everything is expensive right now. Lumber, materials, or everything materials are expensive. So and inflation is also there. So on top of everything, and plus interest rate is going high also. So if somebody wants to pull the loan, interest rate will be higher also, right? So that's why probably builder will not. So like Toll Brothers, right? Toll Brothers. Then another one was Zillow, right? Z symbol Z. That also we need to keep eyes on that one also. But yeah, real estate would be suffering probably in the next couple of quarters easily. I can see that. So that could be a shock.
You think Zillow would get hurt badly from this?
Zillow could hurt because new home will be not sold now. Zillow, that's why look at their balance sheet is horrible. It's going to be horrible. Whatever they made past. In future doesn't look to me good for the future. Past, yes, we can understand the past because we had a bullish time, but right now is not. So we're gonna watch for the real estate. Yes, I'm bearish on real estate. So, but again, in the morning we're gonna watch all these sectors, and because we know that sector rotation always happens, and now new week starts. So we need to wait and watch and see how sector rotation happens, because most of the time in social media they runs around, say, hey, this flying and that, and then we chase something, but the real direction we're gonna find it here, not the social media. You follow? And that's what we need to see tomorrow. There are, say, I have a watch list, this list, that list. I do not trust that. I need to trust whatever the market does. This is S&P 500. They have all the different area, and that will give us the direction, and then we will check our SPY index here. Based on that, we analyze it, and this is how we want to move forward, rather than just jumping in any bandwagon, and then that the bandwagon probably won't reach to the destination. So yeah, we'll see that. Okay, I can take a question if anybody has it.
I got a question.
What's up, man?
Hey, good afternoon, everyone.
What's up, man?
Timo, I was looking at BSM. I want your thoughts on that. And when you're pulling it up, right? I want you to look at I'm gonna tell you. I want you to look at the 15. I want you to look at the weekly, the monthly, the daily, and look at those candles. Look at the 15 minutes. Look at the 60 minutes. Everything is going up.
Blackstone Mineral.
Yeah.
Wow, beautiful chart,
But
man.
no. But look at if you pull up. Look at the weekly. Look at the monthly. Look at the daily.
Yeah, looking good, looking beautiful.
Every candle is going up, right?
Yeah, looking good to me. Why? Because look at this nice sloping support, perfect. I like this chart when you look at the weekly and look at this channel. If you look at this channel, it's perfectly, going upward, and it just broke. In fact, if you look at it, let me say this is weekly. I got to go daily. Daily is the right now important. So, yeah, I mean everything 50 days, 100, 200, everything is way above. So looking good. Now it's heading to right here. So if you look at it, I mean, yeah, right here, this is the resistance around 1440, 1450. But this is mineral company. What is this? These people are, do you know?
Yeah, Blackstone is a mineral company. So I did some research over the weekend, right? And I found some hedge funds investing in it, like investment management. Are you familiar with them? Brown Advisory, Hightower Advisory, Citigroup.
Oh, wow.
Marshall, Boot Bay Fund Management. So I was wondering why I was looking up. So then I did a cross reference and I ran the 13F. And when I ran the 13F, I saw these hedge funds were buying it up. So I wanted your point of view.
I see, interesting. Let me look at this, their balance sheet actually. Let's look at this, what going on, man. Looks interesting to me right now. So let's look it up. 2.7 billion market cap, 10 time forward PE ratio. Revenue is $500,000 revenue. EBITDA, oh wow, look at that, 50% net profit, man. 50% they are minting money right now. Beautiful, man. Small cap company, and when they have this kind of profit, that's the reason. Look at this. Look at the insider. Insider owns almost 20. Insiders are also holding 20. Whenever small company, and if insiders are holding, that means they have a faith on the company. And I love this when I see this is insiders are holding, and outstanding shares for the small company is fair. It's 209 million outstanding shares are. So, and the float is, but they have only float outside is 164. Out of that, insiders are owns 25% and institutions are 16. So yeah, it looks very, very interesting. I would put this in a bull list. Definitely looks great. Chart looks great. Demand, product, balance sheets. I would love it. So I'll put this thing in. It's great, Dave. Great find, man.
Yeah, I was doing a lot of research. So you remember Friday when that guy gave us the website?
Yeah.
And someone said don't follow that guy. So I cross-referenced. I went on the website and I did a cross-reference with all the data, and then I used it with. I found the companies, certain companies I was looking for. So I just basically blocked out all the noise and used it for my research.
Absolutely.
And I came across this company and I was like, wow, if all the charts, all the time periods, everything is up. And I see all these hedge funds. I said I had to pass it by you to get your.
And they have a dividend too, just to let you know. Look at this dividend. They're giving dividend too. So, I mean, people like dividend too. But bottom line is like, I like what they're, look at this earning, like, $10 stock and their earnings are like, look, 16%, 19 cents, they were getting 60 cents. At this price, 60 cents. Now, let me show you something, let me open my list, which I explain you what I mean to say, because if you want to catch a really, really good, let me see, Google Doc sheet. Okay, let me find my Google Doc sheet right here, and let me show you which you would know. Signing in. Okay, right here, I found it. So right here. So if you look at this, our bull list right here, right? And if you look at it, there's another company which was, like, you remember Zim, right? Zim, and then another one was this one. I enter ESEA. Yes, somebody. This is somebody mentioned. So remember ESEA. So this is another shipping company. Look at this stock. If you look at daily, this stock used to be what? $3. Look at this, $3 here. Like 2020 right here, and then look at that took off, right? At that time their EPS was negative, like look at this, negative 14 cents, then they got it 1 cent positive, and then keep watching from here, 4 cents, 7 cents EPS, earning per share, okay, and then boom, 53 cents. So what happened here? At that time their price was around $17-18, right? So $17-18 EPS is 53, right? So let me show you something here real quick. Now remember, same the company you just mentioned, they have the similar number, right? The EPS is something little higher. Now look at this EPS, $1. Look at the EPS jump in. Look, EPS 117 here, 117. Now look EPS here, $3 EPS. I love this EPS, $3. Look at that, but look at their revenue, 38 million. It's very tiny company, right? 38 million, very small company, but their EPS is awesome. And look at that stock from $1 to $27, and it reached to even $40. So this company deserve. And look at this, now is about to break out. Probably if these people reach this earning per share, then it's great. So same thing here. Yes, yeah, right? So let me go back to, you know what, let me open another trading view. Okay, what is a BSM? So if you take a look at this one, and this is a very old company too, this is not a new company, this has been old, and they have EPS 60 cents. So if the 60 cents, but then earlier here, let's take a look at what was the EPS here at that time. That time was, look, 72 cents in 2019, before pandemic time. 246 million revenue, 72 million, 72 cents reported, 28 cents. Then over here they missed, that's why the stock tanked. So that time, just to give you idea, it was 26 cents and they reported 2 cents. Over here it is 27 cents. So this was 27 cents. So somewhere around 27 cents and 60 cents at that time, the stock value was $19. Now look over here, earning is 60 cents, and that's why stock is strong right now. And their reported revenue is also grown double. That's why the stock took off. So this is just now earning came out, probably in like about a month ago, like 20 days ago. So that's why 119. So look, yeah, they're expecting better revenue than the previous one. It's a 91 here, and over here they said it's going to be a 119, and they would achieve. And they are in mineral, man, highest demand, right? Right now. That's the most important part. So I think this is good, man. This is really loved it. I would love to have.
Josh, you think they're going to get a pullback to get in? Because I've been seeing it constantly. They've been going up.
No, right now I don't see anything pullback. I mean, market maker can't play, but minerals are right now, man. No, look at the MP material just to show you, man. Look, MP material. Look at this. You know, I was looking every time, and then now MP material wants to go. Look at their EPS, 30 cents, right? And look at $55. So and look at their revenue, 99. That company has more revenue than this company, double the revenue than this, right? So I'll show you comparison, same company, MP, and if you compare this, it's MP material. I want to see. So this one has 177 million outstanding share. That one has a 200 million. So pretty much similar number. And this company $50, and that company has. This company deserve to be compared to MP material. I think this company deserve to be $50. This one, this.
I've been holding MP materials since 2021.
Yeah.
I'm up 89% there.
Yeah, that we've been playing since spec merger, but I mean,
Nice.
yep. So same thing. This one, that's the great one. But the revenue is tiny, right? Now, if you compare with this company, which I'm talking about, this one. Now,
Quick question. I'm looking at ESEA on Morningstar right now.
Mm-hmm.
It has its fair value set at $45.77.
Mm-hmm.
What is the reason for the recent sell-off?
Oh, what reason sell off? Because tiny
We
companies.
see it's peaked at, what is that, 37, 39?
Okay, so I always like earning per share and the float. I always look at the float. If the low float, and I know it's a tiny company, but look at the EPS, look at the MP Material EPS, and look at this company EPS, right? So people don't, some right now I understand logistic going to be a crazy. It's going to be in demand for another year for sure. I can see because of this all volatility going on in the worldwide, and that's why they look at their earning per share. I love this earning per share. So the moment this company reports and their next quarter, and they are expecting, look at their estimate right now, 335. You think they're not gonna get it? They would get this.
What's the reason for the recent sell-off from its September high?
It look, if you look at it, it was $34. It's $30. So this is not called sell-off. It's like $5 up and down. Any market can move around the stock, right?
From if you go back to where it peaked in September.
Yeah. So over here, from here, because
from the high.
Yeah, but market was also different at this time. Market was booming, booming. Nobody wants to look at the EPS, nothing. Now people are looking at the profitability of the stocks, and then they want to invest here. So at this point, market does have a little correction. You can keep going up, right? There is also consolidation. So anytime you can have a 10-20% consolidation, correction. So that's fine. But look at the ascending triangle setup, and I like this. So this is like what I believe in is just different. You don't want to put your all eggs in one basket. That's why shipping. Then you can have mineral also, just like this BSM. I like BSM a lot, man, compared to MP Material. I love this. Only thing is you need to find a more detail about profile. So if I look at BSM profile, they are in Houston, Texas. Wow. Okay, and they are together with the subsidiary owns manage oil and gas mineral. They are into oil and gas minerals. It owns a mineral interest in approximately 16.8 million gross acres in royal interest. Oh, these are into basically oil and gas, man. Gross acre natural gas reserve. Yeah, this still there. The natural gas. This will be in a huge demand. So this company will benefit. That's why it's been grinding. If you look at BS,
yeah, I'm thinking about adding this in my long term.
Yeah, definitely. This is long. So something like this is the long term. Day trade is different thing, but this looks.
Would you be looking at?
So if you look at all the charts, Sigma, if you look at all the charts, there's no pullback. I don't know if it's going to get a pullback. Look at
So in this case, would you be looking at adding some wheat or shares?
Share.
No, I'm just gonna buy the shares.
This is long term. So if so what I would, if I were you, and if you have the enough money, then you can have the share. But if you think you have too many things to put it in everywhere, then you can have options for like, look, you see this earning right here, this earning coming in May, right? So somewhere around that time. Until that time, you probably wherever it goes, and this resistance, I would exit whenever this resistance hits somewhere here.
Josh, hold on. You said options, right? What option would you choose if you was to choose it?
We'll go through one day on that options if you want. But right now, what I see right now is gonna break through this resistance, because this is right now is a lottery right now. I mean, if you ask me, man, this is lottery at this price because of EPS and all. It's good, and it's in huge demand too. Look at that's why nothing is turning back now. It just want to go. So this resistance probably get tested and see how far. What look over here, there was a weakness. Now right now huge demand. You follow? So that's why probably might not. But whenever resistance in play, take the profit and wait for pullback. If not, it can fly. It can break through in the next candle. We can enter back. That's fine. But at least you can gain from here to here, though. From here to here. Right?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Take the profit and dump it and then wait and then buy it back, right?
Yeah, exactly. With profit matters. It doesn't matter wherever it goes, but I can see clear profit here. I mean, there is no risk. The risk is less. There is no risk here. Less risk, reward is higher. Particularly looking at the chart, looking at the balance sheet, something like that. But if you buy some tech stock like those have a no EPS, negative EPS, I do not like overnight holding those.
Sigma, you have to realize something, right? Hello, you guys can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
A lot of people, well, everyone has to realize something, right? We have a war, and this thing is not going to finish anytime soon. Energy is going to be in a big demand for a couple of years.
Yeah.
So even stuff you make, some of it, it's better than making none, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see they fix. Come on, they can't build a pipeline in a year, or they can't fix this issue in a year. This is probably going to take 3 or 4 years to get fixed.
Now, how do companies like this perform during a recession? That's the big question.
For the BSM?
Yeah.
Well, utility. Okay. So, this is what I think, guys. Okay, I know we always think for long, but sometime whenever I see a good profit, I always take the profit, and and then move on, and then wait and watch and pull back and stuff like that. The moment we become super long, then there's like just MP material. I don't know, you bought it 2 years ago. MP material had a hard time. If you look at the chart, so much hard time, all because you're heavily shorted stock. And then now, since look at that, what happened MP material here, look at these.
Yeah.
Right.
And the thing is, I bought some shares and I just forgot about it.
Mm-hmm.
Just left it. And I remember being up at some point last year, in the last 6 months, up 60%, and then back down to break even, and then now I'm up 89%. Like, I just held it.
Right, exactly.
Sigma, what I was planning to do is when I get it, if I buy it, I set it at a target price to sell. Like what Josh was showing, where the resistance is, and once it dump back, I buy it back later.
Yeah, that's how you keep watching your look all the time chart. We can keep looking charts and guide you every resistance. That's why I like to take the profit at resistance. And if pullback is your lottery, it's your lotto basically. You just buy it at that price once you pull back, like a Zim right now pulling back, right? So I'm waiting for the to enter more. So just like that, whenever they pull back, some good stock, I would love to have that. So same thing here too. So no, I like it. I liked it. Yep. Interesting. I can take a question. If anybody else have any questions, I can take the question, guys. Okay, somebody asking Amber on YouTube. She's asking about the Apple. So let's take a look at Apple. All right, Apple. If you look at,
I saw a comment asking about Lucid, but I don't think you care to go into that.
Hold on. Let me look at the Apple right now. So I think I did mention about the Apple. Apple is right here at the resistance. If you take a look at 175 right here. This price of control line is right here at 176 area is a resistance. So if it is 176, we need to break this resistance and close the candle above, then I can be bullish, and then it can go to this. But I would not short Apple. If somebody thinking to short, I would not short Apple right now, because it has a power. So let the market take its course, and how it take place. So right now Apple has a resistance. Let the candle close above, and then I would buy. But Apple looks good to me at this point, because market is looking good. The market goes down, then Apple can also pull back, right? So right now we are at the resistance. So whenever I show you resistance, mean that's the time to take the profit and wait on a side, and let the candle close above. And then if you like the stocks, you can get back in the same bus, and then fine. But we never know, sometimes you can sell off, because look at how many days, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 days constant running, right? That's why always measure resistance. Always I would take the profit. Is not a financial advice, guys, okay? This is just the way I analyze myself. Every resistance I love to take the profit, because if any correction happens, then it's a good entry point again. So but yeah, right now is heading the resistance right here. As you can we did mention about this W pattern. If you can, that we said the W pattern before, and then it did reach the W pattern. So let the W pattern finish probably right here at 176, and then let the candle close end of the day above. That means the price is accepted by the buyers and the seller, and then that means is bullish more, and you can go furthermore. Right now, no buyer doesn't want to take the action about this. So they want to wait right now. That's what it looks to me at this point. So I would not immediately rush. Let the other buyer go first. Let them go, and then you can go behind. If I would have the position, I would take the profit here because it's too much run up. And as we all know, market conditions are not great. Though I mean, I would not, if I were you, I would not take my actions immediately. I will wait and watch in terms of buying more further here, about once it's crossed. Okay. So Amber, you were asking about the Apple. I hope you got the answer. Then somebody asking about the Lucid. I'll take a real quick Lucid. Lucid is now okay. So Lucid now is trying to bounce. It reach our target price $17, $15, I guess, right here. So let me see. Lucid right now. I this is what I can tell you right now about the Lucid. If you look at this, let me show you what I. If you see this channel right here, this is the symmetrical channel, which is horizontal channel. It's basically this is the resistance, and then get rejected and then bounce from the buyer here. Buyer likes this price $17. Again, it did this. So this is the bounce back and forth, right? And then we broke here, and then we fly, right? And then we again got rejected from here, and then since then it was $47, and I said this is going down. Since then it's been going down. I've been tweeting about all this also. Now if you can take a look at it, this resistance right here got rejecting every time. Look, one time got rejected. This is sloping resistance. I hope you can see it. Let me zoom in so you can see it. This time rejected, right here rejected, here rejected, this resistance. Okay, so this price this time was $29. Over here it was $31. Here same thing, $29. This one is around $27, right? $27 got rejected. So the buyer did not like $27 to hold the position overnight. So right now it got rejected. So today it looks to me bearish. Lucid right now looks to me bearish for swing mean to say weekly or little. It can test because it's getting rejected. So right now we need to break these resistance to be a bullish, and also we have major resistance is at 50-day moving average right here. The blue line is, which is around $28. Then we also have this channel. Remember the yellow channel I draw this. So that channel, even on top we have a 200-day moving average. So we have a tons of resistance right now in between 27 and 30, right? That's why it's not looking good here. But it might go and test. If the market condition change, then this can go down Lucid. So Lucid looked to me a good shot at this point. If you are long, yes, I understand. So most likely why Lucid? Because supply constraint issue, I guess, and Lucid said that they won't be able to have probably 2022 only 12,000 cars instead of 25,000 cars delivered. And they have some difficulty in software also. So just keep a little. I would give Lucid need to prove themselves. It's an excellent company. Long run, they will be best. So I think I'm the super bullish on Lucid. I love Lucid. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give them a time, and I'm gonna put my money somewhere else at this point until they become mature. So I'm just wanna wait a little bit. Let them decide. I don't want to burn my money put in here. And then there's nothing running away at this point based on this fundamental financial for their products and their technical analysis. Nothing is running away, guys.
How would you rate Lucid against one of the other Chinese that are?
Chinese has a different geopolicy can overrule everything, no matter how fundamental they are. So I do not want to go with the Chinese any company. Just like remember Kathy Wood just yesterday. I think she sold all the Tesla. I guess not all. I don't know how much, but she sold a big chunk of Tesla and she bought NIO. Now she used to bash about the NIO. Now she bought a NIO, right? So I think. This is some sort of syndicate play or don't know, but market maker don't like.
She didn't really bash NIO. She always said that it was going to be like one of the leaders within China, but she's been buying Xpengs and Xpeps.
No, okay. So let me repeat again. I remember her word. She said this: NIO, I would not like NIO because they have a battery swapping technology. That battery swapping technology will never succeed. This is her statement. I'm telling you. When she said that, then how come all of a sudden your statement change, right? If you are telling like that, and all of a sudden your statement change, that's why I would, I don't know, when somebody says that. On top of that, remember, market maker don't like when whatever she puts her hand on it, and I don't like to be a bullish on whatever she does. And
Josh, when you're done.
Yeah, so just to tell about the lucid, I mean, I hope I answered that question. Yeah, go ahead. What's your question?
I got the same question about lucid. What price target do you think lucid might go down to?
Okay, so right now, I mean, my price already reached here to $16, $17, right? Sorry, $22 was right. This support. My price target is here actually, right here. You see $17. So this support was, market condition was bad. So when, like as you know that, probably in the May month, I don't know when did you join here, but today I just mentioned about it. The May month where we have a 0.5% interest rate, they are going to be most of the bank, they said in May month there'll be 0.5% interest rate. When 0.5% interest rate happens, bond gonna, right now already bond has a tremendous pressure, guys, and market is also going up, and bond is bond value also going down, bond yield is going down. So this is going to be inverse, but both are going in the same direction, which is wrong. Something is wrong happening. So you know what exactly happening, right? Market, who's taking the stock market up, who's taking SPY up? Market maker, right? And who is taking the yield up? Because that's the market decided, yield is written by the value, and then so somebody thinking that, hey, bond value is supposed to go down because is interest rate going up, and that's the fair market. Bond yield is a fair, stock market is not fair. If you ask me, stock market is not fair, yield is fair, right? So that's why we have right now in a different direction we are playing right now at this point. So we have to let the market really correct. I mean, let the market do the correction. Probably maybe some point of time they will do, because election come in, and then May month is the important month, I guess. Because one thing, guys, remember, most important part, forget about the interest rate right now. On top of the $10 trillion balance sheet, they're supposed to shrink in 2019. Instead of doing that, they already started say we're gonna do quantitative easing. Remember, Trump came by and then say, hey, we need to buy, and then Jerome Powell said, yes, we're gonna buy all the junk bond and every municipal bond, every corporate bond, everything we'll buy. They started all the quantitative easing. Now they're gonna say May month. In a May month, they will. In a May month, they will be doing. Yeah, somebody is making noise. Yeah, yeah. So in a May month, probably quantitative tightening will start, and that time you will see a market reaction, and that would be not good. So that's why we need to little wait and let the market decide direction. That's the reason. I'm little. Let me remove from speaker, so people are making little noise, guys. Yeah, so we'll wait on that. I mean, it's not going to happen overnight and all. This is not overnight. This is all couple of, you got to give a couple of quarters and let the market react, because right now, looking at the chart, we think, oh, market is going up, and then one day we see, oh, market going down. So it's all about cycle, guys. So what I teach here is this: we can't just become bullish and then we become bearish. Look, if we look at the chart here, this is the market, right? SPY. This keep going down, then we feel, oh, market gonna crash. Then again go up, oh no, it's good, it's recovering. Then again going down, we think, oh, market gonna super duper going to crash, and then look it up, oh no, market going up. So these are the cycle actually, but we can't just simply because market going up, so we can just be a super bullish. We have to look at the macro economy, and that's why we look at all the data. We just don't look at technicals. We also look at the financials, we look at the geopolicy, we look at many parameters, and based on that we analyze that how the market, but we cannot go against the market. So that's why I am bullish on upcoming days, because my technical telling me that the market maker is right now bullish. So we want to, whenever they change the wind, look, this wind was going down, so I was bearish. This wind was going up, I was bullish. This wind was going down, I was bearish. When this wind changed, we were the first one to come to know that wind has changed, and now it's going to be bullish. People were bearish here. A lot of people think it's going to go down, and then market did not go down and took a U-turn and took off, right? So that's the reason If you follow, we are all day live, morning, market hours, we are live, and I'm sharing my screen and everything I share, and you don't pay any penny. You say everything is free here. So people who wants to know early alerts, please join us, Top Trading Edge. Over here, we do not pump and dump. I have nothing interest. We are small guys here. Okay, so there is no pump and dump, and there is no unity here. Is everybody's individual joins here, and we're just trying to create a community where everybody benefit each other. So that's why right now wind is going north. So we're gonna go north. If the wind goes south, we would come to know when the wind change, and that's how we want to go. But the moment you become super bearish immediately, then it's not a good. Same thing. Yeah, bullish also. No, we let the market decide. So we go by the sector. We're gonna look at the sector, how the market makers are taking sectors: healthcare, industrial, materials, real estate, technology. We all analyze by 1 day, 5 days, month, and then we go how market taking along, and that's how we move. So that's why right now I would wait for the Lucid, man. Lucid is definitely, because it's horrible. Financials are horrible. Why? Because they need more time to prove themselves. That's the reason. And we have supply issues. So that's why I would give a Lucid a little time. I do not prefer to block the money. I understand we're going to be super bullish long run, but they need some time, and market is not running away anywhere right now. Look, market took 9 days constant up. What did the Lucid do? Right? So this is how you analyze. Lucid is going down, right? So that's called weakness. Stock has a weakness, and the SPY does not have a weakness. So that's why this is weak stock right now, and nobody wants to be a bullish right now. We have a bunch of resistance. So right now, just I would be, like I said, hold your horses on this one particularly. All right. I hope I answered your question. For this one was Lucid by.
Very well, yes.
Yeah, very well. Josh, tomorrow we should do SPY calls.
Well, this guy, man, no. That's what I love. I want to, if we have a bigger crowd tomorrow, I need to discuss few things, because everybody is different, guys. You are different, Gopi different, Sigma different, I'm different, everybody different. There's other people also.
That's true. I agree, because I noticed people were jumping in.
Yeah. So. Day trading is very dangerous for people, because entry exit is important. So what I teach here is, the guys listen to me very carefully. I will again repeat later on also, but right now, look, everything is what I believe in stock market is entry and exit. For example, just now Sigma said that he bought MP material, right? So I know MP material. I've been trading since back. So MP material was here excellent, right? Now $10. He went to $50. He said, I'm super long, I'm gonna hold it. And then $50 goes, and then it goes and tank down again, $28, $23. How do you feel? Right? You holding from here, which is November, and then it went to all the way to March. You holding for 5 months, and then you holding that, and it goes down to $23. All.
Check this out. I bought it in 2021 at $28, and it went to as low as $30.
Right here, yeah, right here. You bought it at 2021, right here.
I just held it.
Yeah. So, but yeah. Look, when we buy, we think I'm gonna hold it, right? But when it goes up, we are happy, we happy camper. But when it goes down, and then we see our portfolio, oh damn, it went below my price also sometime, right? So then that happens. People feel the pain about it. So what I think is that at least long term swing, super long, then super swing, then you can be a day trader, right? So people think that I'm gonna hold it, but depends on how they. So what I always recommend, if somebody wants to trade, just buy a stock instead of options, because option can wash you out, and particularly day trade, just to learn with the buying a stock. Because I feel like buying Tesla calls and all on live, dangerous, man, super dangerous, man, very, very dangerous. Buying calls, and other people, people who have a stomach and all, who day trades and all, they are fine, because they already have experience. But people who are listening and trying to copy trade, that's going to be a dangerous, super dangerous.
I agree. Josh, can we ask Sigma a question, if it's okay with you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sigma, so you said you bought it at 28, right? You held it. Can you tell us, like, basically why you decided to hold it? What made you, like, was it? I'm trying to get understand, so I don't get into that position if I am in profit.
I basically bought it as part of an EV play because they were mining a lot of. I listened to first of all, I listened to an interview on Meet Kevin with he interviewed the CEO, and he just talked about how they're like supplying. They mine rare earth, right? So I was looking at they're supplying Apple.
You're breaking up, Sigma.
Pardon me.
You're breaking up. I don't know. Is me or him?
I don't know.
Yeah, his phone is breaking up a little bit.
Anyways, I bought them as basically a sympathy play with EV, and then also they have so much minerals in stock that it's some sort of an inflation hedge. So I kind of bought it for those two reasons. But I don't. Yeah. I don't know how to answer that any better.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, but looking good, the MP material right now. It broke through the roof, you see that, and it poked through without any hurdles. So that's nice. It's looking, because all the minerals now, just like remember Vale, because this is US company, very teeny mini, but look at this well. It's about to break. When this breaks, it's gonna fly. So we're waiting for that. This is a strong one too. Okay, I can take a question.
Josh, real quick. So if we're seeing the S&P bullish, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. The S&P has different categories, right? Which is technology is one of them. Am I correct?
Yeah, right here.
So that means if the S&P is going up, technology should also be going up, right?
No. Sector rotation can happen while S&P going up also, because look at this. Yesterday was consumer discretionary. They were down on Friday, right? Technology was also down. Many technology stock was down. But if you look at the energy was up, financial was up yesterday. So inside these, many stock was going down. So Amazon was down. Consumer discretionary is the Amazon, Tesla. They were not performing all day Friday.
So so basically when you're looking at S&P, you see it's always up. You don't always look at that. You always look at the sector because
So that's why the look, nobody is talking anywhere anything. That's why I mentioned here, man, we got to be very smart enough here. That's why this community is totally.
So the SPY was basically alright. So let's say if I was thinking like that, the SPY will fool you because the sectors change.
Yeah, so SPY has a different sectors in it, and the overall these are the sectors. We have to look at which sector is today. There's a bunch of this is the whole army. In this army, there's a bunch of vehicles. These are the vehicle. Now, which vehicle is?
I know that, but I was looking at because when you hear people saying, "Oh, the SPY is bullish," you hear this a lot. Correct me if I'm wrong. You hear people say, "Oh, the SPY is going up," or the market is going up. That's not true, because then you have different sectors when people are playing, it goes up or down.
Yeah, so yep, you're right. So market going down, you can still have a couple of sector would be positive. Somewhere would be positive too. It can happen. I'll show you, and we have seen through that several times. We always discuss on a channel. So if not, then I'll keep bringing those every time so people can understand that. Absolutely. What's that?
NTR, that's a Canadian company, is potash.
NTR, What's your question?
Right now, half the potash is made in Russia, and it's all been on hold.
NTR in Canada, man. They are not in Russia.
Yeah, NTR in Canada, yes, but it's potash.
Yeah, potash. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's the NTS is excellent. Is going to be good. I took my profit yesterday. I was holding since from here. I was in and out several times, but I took my profit here. But it definitely looks to me the future is very bright on NTR because of the future demands, and there is less competition. Demand is high and less competition in that.
Okay, great.
Yep, definitely. NTR looking great, man. I'm gonna wait for the pullback. Maybe a one red candle give me. I'm happy. There won't be a crazy pullback, but if they give me a one red pullback, I'm riding. you know what I mean? NTR, you're not gonna find it.
It's pretty impressive.
Yep. If that stock is man, non-stop going. But their balance sheet, everything is great. So I love it. I like the balance sheet. Then I go long. And so that's why this, I like MOS, I like NTR. They are doing, both are great, and they are really giving us the money. When we invest something, I like it and looking good to me. And if I look at my 30-minute profile also here, let me see. If you look at this, like a nice ascending steps, right? These are called healthy steps. This is perfect, like this. The channels, perfect, beautiful, love it. Like that. So yeah, I mean, looking good.
Something to watch tomorrow morning.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we can keep eyes on it. We'll see how does it perform. But yeah, definitely good.
Thanks, Josh.
No problem, man. Thank you.
Hey Josh, this is Ankit. Can you check Facebook and Roblox?
Man, I just did Facebook. I don't know. I thought you were here or not, but I definitely check it out.
I was not there. I'm sorry.
That's fine, no problem. So, if you guys can mute your mic, sometime. Okay, so let's take a look at the Facebook. Okay, so if you look at the Facebook, we have a major resistance at right here from the, if you see right here, this area right here, this somewhere around where this come from, right here, this area right here, before pandemic resistance right here. You see this before pandemic resistance is around $220 to $25 area. So if you look at right here, I'm gonna zoom in now. Right here the resistance is, right, and that's where the price of control line is also. So right here, so Facebook tried to break on a Friday. You see this broke and then it came back again, right? So we need to little watchful here. So I draw this another line here. If this breaks, then I'll be bullish because next resistance is here. So if you help me out your time horizon for holding or long or buy or sell, whatever, I don't know, but if you help me out, then I would actually help you what I see. So what is your goal, Ankit?
Yeah, so I bought that next week's $240 call on Friday. So
yesterday.
That's the reason yesterday, last Friday, I bought that.
And how, when it is expiring?
Next week.
Next week means this coming from first April.
Yeah,
huh?
1st April.
Okay, so based on this mega cap, my advice, anybody, understand it might can go or not, but it will be very risky play. I mean, stock chart, everything looks great, but one thing I suggest you here, this kind of stock, what happens is if they go in a different, now you see this sloping support right here, I draw the line right here, you see this line. If this line breaks, right, then this gonna go right back to here and you will be washing out your premium, and these premiums are very expensive premium, and that they have a theta decay. So that is the reason I would avoid doing like that. I mean, it can go, but it's like overnight calls, Facebook and all. Just be careful, guys, because they have a theta. They have a high theta. That's why a little scary. I don't want to scare you. I understand Tesla run up and all, many things can happen, but safety always. I look for safety because this is how we lose our money on theta decay, because they overnight we lose 30% on it value. So
what's that resistance on a smaller time frame?
Right here is 225 you were playing, and then it got rejected, but it look overall beautiful looking chart right now. It wants to go. So but I do not want to scare somebody. For what I like to teach is picking up the options. You have to be very careful because they have a high theta. That's why. Anyway,
I got a question about Facebook also.
Hold on. Before, let me finish. So if you look at it right here, this is the resistance right here at 50 day. Forget about this one. This one is the resistance at 240 to 50 day moving average resistance right here, right. And particularly when you buy options, when you buy out of the money calls, that means 240. So that means you have a high theta. You have a high theta to lose, and you don't basically gain. If you buy five calls, I would buy a one call, but stay in the money right here with this support line instead of buying 5 calls here, because this is higher risk than lower risk here, because over here you lose more money. High theta decay here. Staying so far away. I know, maybe I don't know how much you paid. Maybe $2, maybe I don't know. But yeah. Just keep eyes on it. It's not a I would not burn any money like that. Maybe we'll see. I mean, I don't want to say scare you guys, okay? Please, so don't, but watch out. So the resistance is 240 here. It looks like he wants to go price of control. The only thing I don't like here, one thing I'll show you right here. If you see this 30-minute chart, and my price of control line is down, stock went up here, and price of control line is here. Why the hell buyers and seller brought it down here? Follow? So when I look at the chart, look at here, price of control line was on when the day open. Price of control lies on the top area, not on the bottom. Over here, market opened up, and then price of control line brought down to here, 221. That's the only one worry I have. Otherwise, overall, look at this. It's beautiful right here. You see this? Nice. So just little cautious here too. So that's Facebook. What was your question, Dave, about the Facebook you were asking?
No, you just answered. Thank you.
You just answered.
And I have another question for Roblox.
Roblox, okay. RBLX. Okay, let's take a look at here also, since I'm on this.
No profit yet. No profit.
No. Okay, we will do that. So if you look at it, Roblox looks horrible. Why? I'll tell you right now. Because if you look at the day open here, and then price of control line brought down to here, so that means they have a downward pressure now, just like this. So let me show you downward pressure. This is 30-minute chart. Now I'm gonna go to one daily chart and see this rejected right here, and Roblox is a perfect short right now. Beautiful short setup. So I'm gonna mark it here, and for myself, because market maker hate Roblox, I'll tell you right now, this is all Cathy Wood stock day, and if this breaks, I'm gonna short it. So this is right now, I don't know you long or not, but don't hate me guys, okay? We are day traders. Sometimes we do day trade also, and we do long term also, but this is perfect for the day trade to short. So I don't know what was your goal on Roblox. Sigma, hold on, let me help him out.
At a break of 47.07.
Yeah, 47. So I put already trigger, so when we will know once it does in the morning, we will come to know. It will come on our screen. Sorry, what Mr. Patel, you said about what is your on this one, Roblox? What is your position on this one?
I have Roblox first April $50 call.
Call?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, I mean right now it got rejected here, right here. Look at 4 or 5 days also, and it tried also here. So it looks super bearish to me. If you ask me genuinely, honestly, it's bearish. Is super bearish right now. And is a MW top. You see double top 1 and 2 top. Whenever you double top, this is perfectly, it's a perfect short. And my price of control line also telling me short, and daily also looking short. And their balance sheet is like a horrible. So if I don't know, Ankit, you come here or not, but if you come often on during the daytime, I teach about financials, because financial is your foundation. Like if, say for example, if Facebook wants to go to $400, right, Ankit? If stock wants to go $400, you need a foundation strong. So if any company wants to say, hey, I want to take this stock to $400, but if their financial is weak, how can you build a building on it? It did in pandemic time, but this is not now. Look at the EPS. Look at the earning per share is negative. How can somebody even pay $10, $15? So do not follow social media. You look at the this is foundation, guys. This is the most important part. I'll tell you, Ankit. Anything if you do not want to lose, if you want to see your portfolio green, first rule applies here. When you want to go long, when you want to go 1 day long also, or at least a weekly long, look for financial. This is what I teach, guys. That's the $1 million words I said.
Josh, that's a daily chart?
Yeah, this is daily chart right now, daily chart. So EPS is negative, stay away from it, because market condition right now, based on the market condition, no institution and all, they will look at the EPS and they immediately said, I don't want to buy. Even when they do screen, they always say, hey, I need a stock which is above their EPS is positive. This stock will not come in their list, so they will not even invest. That's the reason this stock is going down. Nobody will buy the stock. Social media would talk a lot of things because they do not have a knowledge. Maybe that could be the reason. And sometimes it go little bit here and there, but every day cannot go down. It can go little up, then again go down. But look, it's creating lower low. You hope you understand lower low. It's called lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So it's keep creating lower low price. It's going 52-week low. How far? We don't know. But I'm just giving you idea. I would never go long on this stock. This I would be shorting. If I have to short based on my 20-year experience, I will be shorting right here. And thank you for telling me, showing me the chart. It's telling me the short. So, now you know what to do. Next is up to you. But this is not financial advice, guys. No? Don't hate me or don't, whatever I see, that's what I tell you guys, okay. Somebody on YouTube.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Thanks, man. Guys, somebody speakers, just in the mic. Hold on. I got to take care of one YouTube questions also, or one more YouTube question, I guess, and then I will. Virendra Patel asking about UPST. So UPST, I'll take a look at the UPST. So UPST is same thing here, got rejected. If you take a look at it, sloping resistance right here, and it's got rejected, and price of control line is also below. So if I look at 30-minute chart, price of control line, look at the day open up here and close at here. So UPST is a short, guy. Okay, just to they create a list, man. I'm telling you, I'm going through the list and it looks to me it's beautiful short here too, on this one too. So this one is $103 right now. Is keep look at this last 3 days. Look at this price of control line keep opening here, closing here. So price are going down. Price of control is down also. So whomsoever asking about, I don't know, his positions are long or short or want to enter or buy, whatever would be. But this is why they go. This is got rejected. So this is how you look, guys. Okay, SPY. When you look at the last 3 days candle, look, SPY going up, right? 3 days. And look what UPST is doing. Down, right? Market going up, this going. So that means stock has a weaknesses. So you do not want to get into the race of stock has a weakness. There must be a reason. And what is the reason is right here. I'll show you. If you look at it, the stock running around $100, $103. And their forward P ratio, if you look at it, it's 54 cents. So $54 for $103 stock is little bit higher. I'll tell you right now why. If you look at here, UPST, let's take a look at it. Their earning, how they are basically. So their forward their P ratio is 50 times. Would you be able to pay 50 times on this particular stock, or would you buy a Google for 23 times, half the discount, half price discount if you buy a Google compared it to UPST? Just to give you idea. Okay, so they're they are making profit. Okay, that's not bad, but the profit is at least their profitability is there. Shares outstanding is there 100 million. So this is decent, actually not bad, super bad. Their have debt is also equal to cash. So the price wise is just a little, they are making profit. Only thing is already priced in, what I mean. $103 is priced in at 50 cent EPS. If you look at this, they are asking is like 54 cent EPS and 300 million. So based on this, the company stock, based on, there are many other stocks, they hold value at this EPS probably $50. So 50 cent, $50 value. So right now is it getting rejected because is overpriced. So if you ask me, in this market condition, it is overpriced, and that is the reason it's getting rejected. That's why this could not even get off the deck when market was going, but could not, because is financial fundamental is slight weak. They need to increase their revenue, double the time, maybe double. Then would be a fair value. Investors they think then would be a better bet to invest, and not at this, because it's already priced in at this price. So I hope I answer. Support is here. What price goes, maybe it can go back to $83, and resistance we could not even try right now. 50-day moving averages, we just broke 50-day also. So 50 days right here, and look at the 50 days now cross below. So we have already about we have 200-day here, 100-day here, and 50. So this looks horrible here, right here. This is not looking good here. It's definitely like neglected by institutions. This whole thing is look like neglected, and there must, why they neglect, because of, I just told you, the price is little higher, and that's why. I hope I answered the question, guys. Okay, please don't hate me if you like it or not, but I'm a kind of guy, I will never speak I'm a kind of guy, not what you like, what I speak, what I see, that's what I will speak. So if you please excuse me if you like it or not, please. But obviously please like YouTube video and subscribe on it. I would highly appreciate it. I don't have even followers on YouTube, man. I'm very active on Twitter. So I'm trying my best to help everybody out free of charge anytime. I'm live Monday morning 9:30. I mean Monday to Friday 9:30 to pretty much 5 o'clock, and live sharing my screens, day trading, swing trading, long-term trading. So anybody has any questions, most welcome anytime, and you do not have to pay anything. Come always. We help you on YouTube as well as live, as well as on Twitter live, and you can interact with me on Twitter. Like other people are also join on Twitter, and they can ask me the questions live, and you can debate with me if you have any questions about any particular stocks, that hey, why Josh you are bearish, why you are bullish, or any technical point of view, or financial or geopolicy. I can definitely discuss. So that way, over here, no pump and dump. I have no intention anything on pump or dump on any stocks. My goal is not to make anybody portfolio red. My goal is to make everybody portfolio has to be green. That's why I started this channel free of charge for everybody to help. All right. So I hope I answered that questions. And I have so many questions on YouTube, guys. Yeah.
One question for you. Have you ever used the Elliott wave?
I like to use Elliott wave when something parabolic moves happens. I would use that also. But at this point, when I have all my moving average resistance, and I use my other parameters, based on that I analyze it. But if I have to go Elliott wave, I only use sometime when it is a parabolic move happens.
I'm going to do what's called wave basis. It does it all for you.
Yeah. So Elliott wave is anticipation, right? Elliott wave is anticipation calculation. Based on the calculation, sometimes chart doesn't go based on the calculation. So that's why I like to avoid using until unless the parabolic move happens. Then I would definitely use to analyze it. But at this point, when the stock is already, I have a high. If I have a data, I would use my data. I love my data, and that's how my experience. I like this. So. If somebody is like I said, something is flying high, or something broke the 52 low, and then if I need to use Elliott wave, I would use it. But I do not like to I do not like Elliott wave. I avoid Elliott wave until unless I need to use it. I have my strong fundamental. I believe in that way, and I use my moving averages, and I also use my other indicator divergence. I use many things, and you can see while I do day trade swing. You can ask me 1 minute chart, 5 minute chart. You can ask me daily chart. You can ask me 30-minute charts. You can ask me. I use volume profiles. I use a lot of things. So I don't need. I use my everything. Whatever I've been using, I'm as long as my portfolio green, then I like to stick to what I'm doing. So I analyze myself and I stick to it. I keep changing things and all is not a good idea for me also, right? So these are thousands of indicators. People say I use that. Everybody uses different. So yeah. So Elliott wave I do use it, but sometime I use it if I need to.
Hey Josh.
No problem, man. Anybody has? I will take the question from Twitter actually. If anybody has a question, we have a lot of questions on YouTube, guys. So before that, I will take a question on. If you are not using the speaker on Twitter, then please there are other request is there here. So if you can become a listener, I would appreciate. So I can help others also. And meantime, guys, since you are all on Twitter, guys, I would ask one help only. I'd never charge nobody, right? You know that. So if you can help me here, go to Twitter and click on my profile right here. And if you can help me, guys, follow me and retweet this. If you can just look how many people are here, maybe 50 people here, and if you look at it right now, only 3 retweet. If you can help me like and retweet this, and live video also, if you can retweet this first and second one, if you can first, second, third, or whichever you can do that, I would appreciate, guys. That's the only help I ask. Just go to click on profile and retweet and like these videos. I can see that people are doing retweet. When I understand you don't have followers, if you don't have it, that's fine, but retweet, so Twitter will send the signal, say hey, people are watching here, and they also know that hey, let's bring this to another audience also. So we need more people here to reach to the bigger audience, so we can help everybody's here. And there are a lot of people who have a lot of knowledge, man. So I like to create a community where everybody benefits. So please, I ask your help if you can retweet.
Hey Josh, can you look at the Wayfair if you don't mind?
Sure.
Yeah.
Wayfair, okay. So let me do that. Okay. Wayfair W. Okay, man, Wayfair was horrible right here. He broke down here, and then he's going the downhill, and that Wayfair is right now. Oh boy, 1114. Let me look at the financial because chart is horrible. This was what? Oh wow, man! Wayfair is super expensive stock, man. Super expensive. Look at negative EPS. Wayfair is going to $10. Look like. Wow.
So for our put Excel spreadsheet, this one should be there.
It should be W. Hold on, let me see. This is my W bear sheet. W. All right, here I did, but I did not put all the data. But this is, man, this is like a whoo. Let me do this. This is the must. I will analyze later on, but this is must, man. This is perfect shot. Wow, thank you. This is great.
Josh, I see it. What do you mean?
No. So explain me what do you mean? What do I mean?
No, you said it's perfect shot, but I have it on my chart. I'm trying to see what you mean.
Okay, so basically, if you look at it, so let me explain people who are listening here, right? So why do I see here? Because everybody, what I believe, somebody making noise on their. If you can mute your mic, I'd appreciate. Okay, so if you look at it here, so when stock was here around this time, in probably 2021 in May summer time, right? Look at their earning, $1 EPS. Earning per share was $1. So stock was $370 at that time, and people think $1 EPS earning per share and stock is $370. Outrageous money. That means your forward P ratio is like 400 times. Who gonna pay 400 times on these kind of stocks, man? Outrageous money. They're asking 189. They're probably this time they got 189. So people, oh wow, it's gonna look good. $3 billion earning, but over here it become 14 cents. That is ridiculously low. 14 cent earning per share is nothing. And look at the stock that time was $260. Since then, look, it keep going down, constant. Even market going up. Look at the SPY. Okay, I'll show you something about here. So this is how we compare. How do you short the stock? So if you look at, come here and you open it to another chart and compare the chart with this. What happening? This is the SPY market. If you look at, this is the market, right? You look at the market going up 9 days constant. But what this 9 days is doing, this stock, last 9 days, look at 9 candle, down. This going up, this going down, means the stock has a weaknesses. The moment market goes down, this will be the first one to go down. So what is doing? Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, right here like this. This is what this will do. So something like that, if somebody is really interested, market condition goes down, this is a close eyes and short like that condition. Guys, again, this is not financial advice, but we always look with the help of our community. We try to find a golden nugget for shorts as well as long, right? Somebody like to be a short because when market goes down, they like to short. So when you find a weakness like this and then you short, you can definitely mint money. Remember, it's like a printing machine. Remember this. So you just need to wait for, oh, Bitcoin got alert, guys. See that Bitcoin got alert. Bitcoin just broke. So this is how you short basically. When the stock in market is going up, this stock is going down. Then what would happen when market goes down? It will go like this waterfall because I just discussed, right? Why it would go down? Because look, their foundation is weak. If I want to build a 100-floor story building, and if their foundation is weak, what would happen? Building will collapse. And what is their weakness is? Look at their earning per share. Their expected forecast is negative $1.48. Negative. That means this company will be, I would not give $15 also, just to let you know. Okay, guys, I would not buy $15 also because it's negative. That's a period, over and out on this one. I don't even need to look at their more further balance sheet. Earning per share is horrible. Why would I even look at further more on it? Whatever they'll be doing on that. So that's why, yep. Yeah, short. So I don't know but yeah, perfect shot on this one. I'm going to take one more question from YouTube because somebody's asking, Josh, your experience, how does the market behave when real estate starts to get expensive? Does the money move out of the real estate and goes into the market, taking market further up? So real estate market right now, I do not expect the real estate market going to go down immediately, because we have a lot of buying power at this point. So people do have a money, people. So market immediately will, I do not expect. Yes, but I do believe in new market builders and all. They won't be able to build new homes, even if I have a money, for example, and if I want to. Sigma, man. Okay, so if I have the money, but I builder won't be able to provide me because of the material shortage, supply shortage. There's a lot of things we have right now, situation going on, right? And plus interest rate going up. So that's why new house will not able to. The old house probably they still have. There is a market has a power yet. As you can see, the market has a power. So slowly it will go down, but I do not expect that market immediately, because used house has a value, because new house is costing more. So that's why the used house will hold the value, and inflation is already there. So people will not, unless and until we have a huge recession goes into the play, which is, it can happen. Whenever that happens, then I expect, at this point I do not expect that real estate going to crash or anything like that. Maybe we have a little situation where, which is $18 trillion mortgage that we have in this country. When the interest rate goes up, then what happens is many people have arm mortgages, like based on index, their interest rate goes up, mortgage rate goes up. Then if they won't be able to pay their mortgages, then those loans will be vulnerable, those debts. So that's why I'm worried. $18 trillion loans, out of that maybe 5%, 10%. So right now we only have 5% mortgage interest rate, right? So yield goes up, mortgage goes up, guys. Remember, yield right now is going up, super duper yield is going up, right? That's the reason we have all the banks yield is going up, and interest rate goes up. On this May month, interest rate going to be 0.5% of going up. Remember, with the 100, looks to me 99.9%, based on experience. I think is going to be 0.5%, and is a lot. And plus they'll be starting QT, quantitative tightening, means they have a $10 trillion balance sheet, they'll be shrinking. If that happens, then definitely market will be affected big time. And that's why I don't want to scare people, but keep all these things in mind. Market is right now dressed up, covered up, that nobody knows, but that's why in this community we analyze everything. We have to analyze financial market, Fed policies, geo policies, and based on that we trade. So I do see a weaknesses, guy, in the market, but right now market, the SPY does not have market maker. They are not showing any weaknesses, so they are bullish. So wherever market goes, we will have to go with the moment we go against them, then we lose. So let the market decide first, and then we will have to keep our both the ears open, eyes open, and we will keep everything in mind, and we go in that direction. So at this point, I do not prefer to go at once in terms of shorting real estate or anything like that. So market will perform. The used market will not go down immediately. We have to keep eyes open on mortgage, and also we'll see how we go. Right now, I don't see anything crazy happening in the real estate market. I hope I answered that question, man.
Okay.
What's that?
I got a question about Wave. Same thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you say you're looking to short it, right? At what price are you looking for? What price are you what's the target price you're looking to be broken before you get in?
So right now, if you look at there's a little wedge I see right now. If you look at it right here, you see this? This is the sloping resistance. Could not even get off the deck. Could not even break, right? And then there's a wedge created, downward wedge. So this wedge is, if you ask me, like this wedge is created. So once this support breaks, I'm gonna put a trigger. Let me go a little bit here. So right now this wedge will be tested. When this wedge tested and it breaks, then I'm super short. It will go through the big red candle, you will see.
That's your daily shot?
Yeah, daily. So we probably, maybe tomorrow, I'll already put the alert, and let's see if that happens. But yeah, it look double top here. The M pattern is also forming. So this is super weak, man. This stock is super weak. Super weak. Yeah.
Hey, Josh.
What's up, man?
Just a general comment. The Royal Bank is, on Friday, was telling clients to get back in the market. To get the cash going and get back in the market.
Oh, the banks wants to get in the market?
They want to get cash off the line and get cash back in. They're telling the clients to get back in.
Yeah. So that's why market maker right now shutting up the trap. That's what I said. There are two things, guys. There is no way yield can go up and market can go up together. Yield has to go down, or market has to go down. One of them. You cannot go to both ways same up, right? So you and me all know about whatever is market doing, we have to follow the market. If the market maker taking market up, because we are dealing in the equity market, right? So we have to follow the market. So if the SPY, you look at the SPY right now, and if these people are taking SPY up, so right now you see this market is going up, so we have to go with them when the wind, right now wind is north, and we have a resistance at here, but right now market looks to me a bullish, and I think it can break 100-day moving average, and it will test here also, because of I don't see any right now. I do not see anything happening immediately. So if they change, I will the first one to come to know, and we slowly we also change our direction. But if they are not changing the direction, we're not gonna change the direction. Let them. They should be the first one to go.
They were sitting on about average about 5% cash, and now they're saying we get that cash back in the market.
Yeah. So I mean, everybody has their own analysis and all. Over here, man, we analyze our way. So and our way, we did not go wrong. So if we go wrong here analyzing, if I analyze something and if I go wrong, then I need to change my thesis, and I have to change my whatever I'm using. But at this point, I feel like we don't want to. That's why I always keep changing my position on. Sometime I go 80-90% cash, sometime I go 50% in, then again come back based on my how the market is playing.
I'm just passing on this information, that's all.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. So we'll see whatever. I do not like to. What I think is this guy. If bank goes long on stocks or any other institution, you see on CNBC say, hey, I'm gonna go 50% long now. Market is already, because that happens. Let them go wrong. We do not want to follow those people, because they are the one who lost all the money right here. You see these. So if they want to go, let them go. But I will have my position, because all the technical, remember one thing, all technicals and financial fundamental can be wiped out if geopolicy fails. If geopolicy says that, hey, this looks to me horrible, then we have to be very careful. That's why I'm temporarily long until market maker is long. But I might be short when market maker goes short, because I do see the clouds are above our head, which is not looking good. Whenever it changes, we would know. Okay, so right now, China. In China, I tweet in the morning. Remember, there is a Shanghai. They locked down Shanghai, Chinese Shanghai. So there will be impact on. So probably Chinese factories Tesla factories in Shanghai to car tomorrow. So guys, those who are holding Tesla call, watch out. Sigma, you like to play Tesla, right? So this gives you a heads up. Okay, I can take a question from Twitter. One more question I can take from Twitter, guys. Anybody has question? So those who are people, I have a request on Twitter, but I cannot add them. So those who are not talking, please, if you click on the right hand side top corner where it says arrow button, you become a listener from speaker. So that way Twitter only allows 10 speakers to be out of 50, right? So if you can, courtesy, if you can help others, I would appreciate. Okay, so let me, KRK, you on. If you have any question, please go ahead. KRK, you got any questions?
Hey, Jose. Good evening.
Good evening.
So I have the question like STNE and TLRI, which is a pot stock.
Hold on, slow down. ST what?
STNE Stoneco.
Oh, okay, Stoneco, okay.
Yeah. So I would like to, is there time to buy?
Okay.
Hey Josh,
Once.
I'm only in Tesla for day trades.
Okay. So Stoneco, okay. Right now chart looks horrible to me. It just broke the 50-day moving average and is trending down, and there's a gap here, so it's a perfect short right now. There's a easy one right here. Keep man, this is beautiful shot. If somebody want a shot, easy gap.
So, what about the long term?
Okay, I'll guide you. I'll just right now. I'm just right now creating something. So just a second. I'll add in that long term also, and I'll add the hold on a second. For right now, short term is short right now. Hold on, STN.
Recently, they did the year earnings.
Oh yes, they did earning, and what was it? Okay, so their earning was not good. Their EPS went down. Their revenue was fine, but earning was okay. So let's see here, 359 is 359. Okay, so they are expecting their forecast is good, but they somehow EPS is not catching up. They are always losing. They are spending money somehow somewhere. That's why they need more time to probably catch up on their EPS. So they are spending money somewhere. If I take a look at their financial STNE, let me look STNE, and if I look at the financial, okay, 4 points. They have a $4 billion market cap, and the revenue is, oh wow, they're making $4 billion revenue. Okay, that's good. EBITDA is, am I typing the wrong? STNE, right? STNE.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but that's in the Brazil company.
Oh, what do they do? Oh, Brazilian.
That's a fintech, yeah.
Yeah,
Fintech,
divide by 5. Okay, so divide by 5, guys. Okay, yeah, okay. So divide by 5. So they do make a 20% profit on their revenue, but sometimes when international company, just you got to look at their financial is correct or not correct. We do not know, but hold on, shares outstanding is 262. I mean, their balance sheet does not look bad to me. Only thing is their EPS is not good. That's why forward P ratio is 42 times. So based on their earning, based on their revenue, okay, based on their revenue, they need to increase their revenue probably 2-3 times. I would say more than 2 times whatever they are making. So I can only be bullish on this company if they go and generate their revenue about $700-800 million a quarter. Why? Because their outstanding shares, and I don't know the real, I mean in their currency or not, but they have to double up. They have to double it up in order to go along. So I would not. That's the reason this stock is not able to get off the deck. There is no even going any moment of going upward trend. So there is no upward trend. Still has a leg to go down. So I would be very careful on this particular one, because I understand it's looking cheap, but believe me, right now market condition, people are looking for a good healthy balance sheet, and this one is looking expensive at this point based on their financial. So maybe it might go back. It can go back to $7 also, looks to me.
Okay.
Hey, Josh, can we look at Lennar? LEN?
LEN.
Lennar.
These are real estate.
Yeah, real estate.
Look at that, man. But yeah, it's just like
Thanks, Juice.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you, man. LEN. So guys, if you are on YouTube, please help me on YouTube, like, subscribe, because YouTube, man, I need a help on YouTube also. If you guys can go and do at least help, guys, I would appreciate. Like and subscribe, and what else we have in there? Ring the bell button, right? So if you can do that, I would appreciate, guys, on YouTube also, because otherwise YouTube will never send any signal to anywhere. Many people come here, ask the questions, and they just go. But please, if you can do that, help, I would appreciate that. So this one right now is looking super bad, even though last 8 days market going up and Lennar going down. So this is perfect short also. Excellent short, man. Look at their main. Lennar is 169. Their earning was great. EPS.
I'm also thinking to short this stock tomorrow. So that's why I need your endorsement. What do you see in the chart?
But financial looking good here, but they used to make money. Only thing is that, but their EPS forecasting $4. How can be? This could be wrong. I don't know, man. That is scary, but chart is looking. This is the real price action. Is look double top going down. It's going to hit here right now. I can see here is heading 79, and then if this breaks, it can go to pre-pandemic level here, which is probably right here. Support is. So if you ask me where it's going, right here, all this support line right here, it can go, and I feel like, because Lana is like they make all the builders, right? The builder, man, this is a perfect shot actually. Lana, L-E-N. Let me write down, man. Hold on. L-E-N. Toll, L-E-N, and W, guys. Toll, L-E-N, and W. These are good shot for coming days. So let me put a little trigger here. This is the M pattern, as you can see right here. You see this M started from here, right here, and then and here, right? So this is the, and what is M means? Double top is bearish sign. So if you look at here, right here, you see this got rejected right here. When market turn bullish, everything bull, boom, boom, boom. Now it's bearish. So now this is the necklace right here. If this breaks, then this is going to be, look right here. If this support breaks, boom, I would short it right here. So I'm gonna put a trigger right here. I'll put a trigger, and whenever that happens, we would come to know. Okay, guys, I need to take one more question from YouTube, but yeah, definitely this looks perfect shot. Baba, somebody's asking Baba, guys, from YouTube. Nishant Agrawal, then who else? Okay, Nishant, I'm looking for you, Baba. Okay, sorry, man, you asking. Alright, so Baba, look, Baba is, man, horrible. Look at this resistance right here, right? You see this? This is got, look, from all the way top, when the Baba was here at $320, right? Since then, this resistance, this price got rejected, try to break through resistance, could not, there is no buyer. Then again try at $275, try to break through the resistance, could not poke through. Then 275 we tried, then we again tried right here, 225 we tried to poke through, we could not. Then we tried here at 215, we could not find the buyer at this price also. Then we also tried around $180, then we tried $180, no buyer. Then we tried here at $170, no buyer. Then we did not even try here in this area. Now we just tried 4 days ago, which is around here, $124. And then look at this head wick. Whenever you see this head wick, means there's a lot of sellers. So there is no buyer here, man. No buyer. This is all market reversal probably. And short cover. Remember, this was a short cover. So Baba is right now, this is resistance. We got rejected $125. And now the support, we are at the support. So I don't know, Nishant Agrawal, you want to be a long, or you want to buy, or you want to sell, or you want to short? I do not know what your plan is, but if you type it on YouTube, it would help me to understand. Yeah, or if you're on Twitter, you can come on Twitter and you can talk to me what your goal is here. But right now the support is at $108.64. If this support breaks, I would be shorting this stock, and I looks like one day it will break. So I'm gonna put a trigger here, and it's weak, guys. Whenever I see this, all the wicks, the wick above the head, that means stock has a weaknesses. Is some point market was strong, that's why it took up. People try to cover that, because remember, this is a short, it is a heavy shorted stock, so they have to cover now. When they remember that we have the quarter which month, 18th March month end, and then they have to short and they have to buy. That's what gap up and go. These all happen, and now time has come back to where it's supposed to go. So that's why financial, guys, look, when it comes to geopolicy and all, man, financial can be overruled. And right now US and Chinese is whatever the things are between traction, those traction is not looking great. So I would, even though they're heavy good balance sheet like Baidu and JD, still look at what is happening with them. So that's the only reason. Do not look for cheap, that hey, stock is looking half price, or and be along, because there is a plenty of other flight you can catch which heading to the destination. Your destination should be making green dollars, right? It doesn't matter which flight you catch. Baba you can catch, Tesla you can catch, Apple you can catch. There's a bunch of different flights that you can come here all day. We are here morning 9:30 to 5 o'clock every day, market hours open, right? So, and we can help you, guys. You can interact with me on live, you can interact with me, and I can help you. Okay, so stay away from this Chinese stuff, man. 1 second. So, but I hope I answered your question, Nishant Agrawal on YouTube. Uh, okay, so again he was asking me app cap Baba, yeah, Baba down. So Baba looks to me right now testing the support right here, which is 100, and I would not short right now because it testing the support. Whenever something tests, look at the support right here. Watch out, guys. Usually test support and bounce, right? Then again rejected, then again bounce, right? So you want to make sure this support breaks the close the candle below, then is a perfect shot. You do not want to short at the support level. Let the support break. We are right now, what happened is we are right at the 50-day moving average also. So be careful here. Right now, there is nothing happening right now. You know, you're gonna drain all the money here. Let the support break. You do not have to be perfect at that time. Let the support break, and then automatically price of control. And you see my red lines are right here. I have those things. So if you come here live all time, I'm on YouTube as well as Twitter live with sharing my screens, and I can help you. That time I would come to know. So I put my triggers on it, and I'll help you. I'll help you navigate you. So at this point, I would not short. Let the market maker take it to down, and we get the confirmation in a different ways. I find the confirmation, and then I can tell you on a day trade point of view or a swing point of view. But yes, it's not looking good. Though it's looking green candles, but for me, I don't trust these all green candles, man. It's looking lower low. So all right. So I hope I answered the question of Baba, guys, on YouTube's. Yeah, Baba down, so that one also. Nishant, then. Oh, Nishant, you're short. Okay, great. Okay, I'll take one more question from Twitter actually. Then I will take your YouTube.
Josh, I got a general question for you.
Yeah, what's up, man?
I know you talked before about the war not being a big difference on the market. But today was Biden's drawing red lines in the sand, and it's getting pretty hawkish. Does it concern you?
Okay, you mean Jerome Powell is hawkish?
No, Biden's been hawkish.
Biden being hawkish?
Yes.
So we look, if you ask me about the geopolicies and all, look, we have right now, if you ask me, Fed is a independent entity, right? According to me, is an independent entity. But I feel like there is always navigation from the politician. If they are involved in it, that's the only reason. Otherwise, why yield is going up and why market is going up? And it's not 1 day or 2 days. It's been constantly doing like that. So there is something is cooking which we do not know. But I do not like to go against the market. That's why I go with the market bullish. I would be bullish. If the market goes south, I will go south. I will always test the wind. If wind going north, that's why I believe in. I cannot. Like that's what we always talk about. Like election is coming, right? On November, election is coming. On top of that, what happening is we have a biggest issue, which is quantitative tightening going to happen in May. There will be 0.5% interest rate, right? And plus there will be a quantitative tightening will happen, which supposed to happen in 2019. They did not do because of the COVID, and now they will be starting. So our GDP is what, $24 trillion. Quantitative easing is over $10 trillion. So around 43% of our GDP, they will have to shrink their balance sheet. That will affect to the different debt market. We have a huge debt market in different sector. Imagine that will affect. So right now is covered up. Is the can of worm is already right now is closed. Is not open. Once it opens up, then everybody will come to know. So even if you look at
that could happen very soon.
Yeah, so all international people who in Europe, people who in different country, they believe in US right now, but they don't live here, so they would not know what exactly all this dressed up thing is going on here, right? But you and me understand that this is all dressed up, but again they have a worse than our situation, right? They have a high inflation, they have a big problem there, so they think, man, where to invest money? But we always say our economy is doing great, so people think, oh, America is doing great, so people come bring the money here. If our market goes down, then where the whole money gonna go? Probably in a gold or somewhere. So right now it's all dressed up. Is over $100 trillion. In 2008 we had only couple of $1 trillion issue. Right now we have over $100 trillion. The bond is right now. Look at the bond market, man. It's super bad right now. But they've been buying. But now I don't know how long they're gonna buy. Now I think it's already air is getting out of the balloon slowly.
Look at the money that's going on in the U.S. just to.
Yeah. I got to. I'm sorry to cut you off, but yeah, we have so many requests. So Dale, I'm gonna put you on a listening mode. Please, I got as a courtesy, I had to allow other people. So I'll take more questions. Time is running. Thank you.
How American Airlines, Josh? American Airlines.
American Airlines. Okay, guys, we got to go fast now because 9 o'clock, and I got to have like so many requests is on here, and I think time is running out. But if you guys look, guys, hold on. Those who are listening here, and if I could not help you today, please do not feel bad. I'm always here Monday to Friday, morning 9:30 to sometime I go 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So I would all time, anytime you can come in, you can interact with me anytime. So please, like to give you a constant 7 hours a day. You can come in anytime. I'm here. I can share my screen and show you. So please do not feel. American Airlines, AA, right? AAL. What's the symbol? Right here, AAL.
Yeah, it's AAL.
Got it. So AAL has bounced from its support and is going higher. Now the resistance is right here at $17.72 at this point. So this downward channel, if you look at it, whenever you see downward channel, when I create downward channel, that means higher high, higher low. No, sorry. This is now creating lower high. It's not higher high, lower high, because this was rejected here and then is lower high, lower low. So look at this lower was $19, $20. Now this lower is $18, right? So it's creating lower. You see that creating lower, and then it went to $12.67. Sorry. So that's why these stocks, this channel, every time it tests here and then bounce, and you go and test here, and again it get rejected. So these probably the another play also. But let's look at their balance sheet. The balance sheet negative UPS. Whenever I see negative UPS, if you want to be a long, be careful. I would stay away from airlines. The reason behind is their profitability, because market condition is changing. Whenever market condition change, you have to be very careful, particularly going long on even though you like American Airlines or any airline, but there are so many other flights you can catch, which is your goal is to make money green. So when you want to buy a green stock, you want to buy you want to buy a good flight which can reach to the destination where you can make a green. You can green dollars, right? So this particularly one has a horrible balance sheet, and it's not looking good. And I can tell you right now here. Let's go to check it out here. AAL, their balance sheet is, so their fundamental foundation is weak. So if any institution wants to get in and buy, you and me cannot take this stock up. Institution has to buy the stock to take it up. So if you look at their market cap is $10 billion. And their revenue is $30 billion revenue. But if you look at EBITDA is negative. They are loss-making company. $3 billion they are making loss every year. And look at their debt versus their cash. $12 billion cash, but they have $46 billion debt. So they have almost like a 4:1 ratio of debt is way high. So they have to pay higher interest rate. So now, if the interest rate goes high, their profitability will be also less. Also, we have to keep in mind that also. So unless they improve their balance sheet, then I would go long. Otherwise, I would give them a little time to improve. But stock right now, if you look at the technical for swing point of view, I don't know how long what your goal is here. But if you want to be a little short term, it's somewhere around here and then again get rejected. So this is what I can see right now is it heading the resistance and then again probably will pull back. So it's basically $18 area, $17-18 is the area, and then we are heading to resistance. 100-day moving average is right here. So it doesn't look good right now. If you ask me, chart is now not looking good from here onwards because of all this resistance. And it's doing same thing. It's not today. Look at this here. Same thing, 100-day moving average. Look at, we tried 6 times previously, got rejected. Same thing with today. You watch this next 2 days and you will come to know. So just watch out to be a long right now. If you want to be a long, I would always long mean to say, look at here and then exit here. So what I do is I trend line, enter this area, exit this area, enter this area, exit this area. Never enter here and exit here, because this is the pain, this is happiness, right? You want to exit here and you want to enter here. So if you really like this is the flight to catch, but there are so many good flights. So what I teach here is always make sure that fundamental financial is your foundation. If that is weak, then leave that bus. There are so many bus goes to different destination you can catch. So this bus is going downward. You do not want to get into the bus which is going to crash. Look, is going to be once we put our money and then we feel unhappiness. We have no happiness, then why we want to catch? There's just so many other area you can go in different sectors. So if you do not know, you can hang in with us. Many times we are here morning till evening, and I can help you. We do a lot of things. We create a bull list, bear list, and analyze many stocks. You can bring any stocks, and I analyze it also, and we help each other. This is just you help me, I help you. That's how things are. We are not charging anybody anything. I hope I answered your question.
Much appreciated. Thank you, Josh.
No problem. Thank you. Okay, I can take a next question real quick.
Josh, if you have time, if everybody is done, can you look at XRP?
XRP?
Yeah.
Man, XRP.
Good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening, man. What's up, man? How are you?
Not too bad, man.
Okay, so right now, actually, right here, XRP looking great. You look curving right here, right? See, 200-day moving average resistance is at around 90 cents. Once that breaks, then it boom. So hold on, let's take a look at it. Yeah, XRP looking good, man. If you look at it right here, because they will benefit from this Russian thing probably, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that XRP is, the best boat to be on.
Because you don't want to use if you want to use SIFT, then you can use this one probably. So if you look at this W pattern is forming, and if you look at W, right here the neckline here, if once in that area breaks, then it can go to here at $105.
But Josh, XRP is not tradable, right, in US?
No, I think you can
Yeah.
trade everywhere, man. Many.
Buy on KuCoin, KuCoin. I have XRP.
KuCoin, yeah. So yeah, looking.
But Coinbase blocked that, right?
Yeah, Coinbase does not allow.
Okay.
So sometimes you have to use VPN or something, KuCoin or wherever you have open account, and you can have. But look at these, like you see the ascending triangle setting up probably somewhere here where the 200-day moving when these breaks, and you can go. So looks to me perfectly setting up right now. It's looking nice, XRP. And
Voyager allow XRP.
Voyager also allows XRP. Oh, so there's an app on your phone. You can install Voyager account, and you can have that one also. And Voyager is the owner. Used to be part of the guy on E-Trade, so you can trust that company. Yeah, Voyager is a US based. Yeah, looking good. Just look at this, all major sloping resistance. If this breaks, and then this can fly. So it's looking good right now. Yeah, the only thing is this 200-day resistance right here that need to break 91 cents. Let me look at the Bitcoin, because I did look at Bitcoin and broke and major sloping resistance. Look at this. You see this? I just got an alert also. Look at that. It's trying right now this major resistance, and price of control line is right there. Can you believe it? That means it has a power, guys. This one has a power. I'm telling you, it has a power.
Gopi, you probably liking yourself now.
He sold it.
Absolutely, man.
Gopi, earlier I came across a stock that we're probably gonna add. I'm gonna add to my long term, and he went over it. I'm gonna send it to you in a couple minutes, okay?
Oh, sorry, one second. I missed you. You're breaking.
No, he went over a stock I gave him earlier for long term. I'm gonna send it to you. Give me 1 minute.
Thank you so much.
One thing also, Gopi, I know you had a Tesla. Shanghai shut down and locked down.
Yeah.
So Tesla factory is also locked down. So just keep in mind for your long position if you have Tesla tomorrow.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Hey Josh, can we look at it TLSK and CLNE?
Whoa.
It's a small stock, but when the BTC is going up, probably it will get better.
Whoa, slow down. What is it?
CLNE, CLSK and CLNE. We used to play.
So I remember CLNE now looking great right now because they broke through 200-day moving average, and I put the resistance here. Now is a perfect entry also. So if something, but only thing is that their balance sheet is like, you got to, if they improve, yeah, they were positive. I mean, remember previous history is bad, but maybe they must be benefiting now slowly. But look at their forecast is very bad, CLNE. Look at this negative. So that's why this stock is not like supporting. So I would not, I don't want to like, I know it's like a, clean energies and all, and that's why this run up a lot. But it may.
How about CLSK look like? I know CLNE doesn't look good as per your
Which
earnings.
one?
CLSK.
CLSK, this was the great one, man. I posted it was $8 right here somewhere. Earning time, I posted here. And look at that after so right now this is heading resistance here. Tomorrow it will gonna break through this resistance because Bitcoin already broke. So this is a good one right now. CLSK looking great, man. CLSK is the great, and if this sloping resistance break, then CLSK can go, and their earning was great actually. If you look at their earning, a very low float 67. So this stock deserve. If you look at, I tweet about a month ago when earning came, I tweet about it, and this one has an excellent potential to go around 25, 20, this area right here, $23 area, because
can you put a trigger on that, please?
Put a trigger on this sloping resistance. Yeah, these breaks we got to be a super bullish, man. I tell you, this is, it has a that bullish. So we all know this is tomorrow this will break.
Yeah, for sure. With Bitcoin at 5%, it's going to break.
Yeah. So maybe what happens is market maker, they might pull a little bit, and that time you can, people can ride on this one. This is perfect play. We have an excellent play for tomorrow, man. I'll tell you, man. Based on market how they are taking, but there's a good play tomorrow would be. You're gonna keep eyes on. I'm writing on all these tomorrow's play, so at least we will keep checking them. I already put a trigger on all of them, so I don't even need to remember.
Josh, that one CLSK. What if I missed it? What is it? Call? Oh, you guys gonna do calls?
Call. Bullish. I put a trigger. I put a trigger, and once the trigger triggers, then we will be looking bullish on that one, and something like that.
So you have a lot of plays for tomorrow then.
We got so now what I'm thinking, every Sunday, if we're gonna go through, like every Sunday we always go through the stocks, and then we create a list, and based on the market condition we analyze it, and then if people wants to be a long, short, whatever it would be, I help them, and they can also be live with me on Monday to Friday morning 9:30 to 5 o'clock. I'm here.
Yeah, I think this is a great plan because not only we all have the plays, we're all looking at the chart before, so we all get ready to get in or get out.
Sounds good. Okay, so I will take one more question from YouTube. Actually, there's a lot of question on Twitter, guys, but also I had to YouTube. Also, I had to little bit MOS. Somebody asking MOS. What's his name is Pratap MOS. I can take a three stocks, guys, right now because it's already 9 o'clock. So I try to, MOS looking great. Is a parabolic move. So if you look at it from let me see, MOS from here, I need to see how far it can go. So if I look at the Fibonacci, and if I compare, MOS can go to next stop is $81, guys. Next means next higher level. If this parabolic moves, this can go to this price. So just I'll put a trigger here. This is not going to happen overnight, guys. Remember, these are all parabolic. When parabolic move happen is higher level. So this is just the anticipation whenever I use Fibonacci. So based on that, it looks this is the price target. I'll put a little note here. Okay, so at least we all know. So I hope I answered the question on MOS, guys. Okay, because MOS is already high, 52-week high, and there is no much data on this one. So probably parabolic move. When parabolic move, I'm waiting for to pull back. Same thing. I was playing NTR, MOS. So everything looked good on this. I mean, I went through the balance sheet and all. They're excellent. Everything is good on MOS. So 81 is the next price target can be, but maybe in a month or no, don't know. But looks solid right now. Everything is nice. If this support breaks, then I'm bearish. If whenever this line breaks, then you got to remember, you got to be a little cautious. Until then, it's looking good. MOS. What else? Somebody asking me, Aldwen trademark. Sorry, if I butcher your name, and please sorry. LRCX. Right here, LRCX is Research Corporation.
It's Lamb Research.
Lamb Research, yeah. It's trying to bounce right now, but the horrible chart was before. It was heavily shorted and now trying to bounce. So looking good so far. Little bit. I mean, oh wow. EPS is $8, $9 EPS. That's why stock is this price. Okay. Lamb Research 756. So looking good. And dividend also they gave $1.50. Nice. Let me look at the earnings. Okay. So looking good. LRCX. So I will analyze the chart also. Just a minute. Forward P ratio is 14 times, so that is fair. Their income revenue is $16 billion, $16.5 billion, and then EBITDA is 5. Oh wow! Look at their profitability, man. They are like 35%. They are minting money. Right now they're making good money on this company. 33% net profit on it. So that's really good, 33%. But the outstanding shares are also low, 139. That's why they are minting, and the debt is 5 billion, cash is 5 billion. That's fine. So yeah, this is good. Numbers are good. That's why this is definitely good value, guys. This is really good chart. I mean, good value. Only thing now, let's analyze it. So price is good. Based on the forward P ratio, it can go to probably now. Let me analyze it. How far it can run. Where are the resistance? We are right here at the resistance, guys. Okay, but it will break one day because this was shorted because people were too much bullish, and probably this will break, and 50-day moving average is right here at 566. So once this breaks, it will go. So look like pressure is upward now. This is bottom out, and now it's gonna look like once this breaks, then time to go. So right here I would go right here at the 50-day moving average right here, let that break, and then is bullish. So I would put a trigger. I would also go long when this breaks. Bullish. If this breaks, is bullish right here, and then it can go to here. Once this breaks, then that's it. It's gonna go back to higher. But because the stock is cheap right now, based on the price, based on the financial fundamentals, so I would add in our list also for bull long term, LRCX long term. So if somebody, in some people like, hey, I like medical field, so I can add it here, LRCX, right? Looking good. So I'll add here, and then I'll add my all the data later on when I get time. So it's looking good. It's perfectly bottom out, and now wants to go. So let me see here. Okay.
Hey Josh. Is it possible you can send me a copy of that list?
Yeah. Normally, what we do is this is not for the you can DM me if any questions you have, but we keep it here. You are a day trader, so you know what I mean.
I just need the names. I don't need the price on.
Yeah, Dave, I'll talk to you offline. What I think I can give you, not a problem. But you are a day trader, so you know what our rules are. I know. Okay. So yeah, we'll talk.
No worries.
Okay. Gotcha. And then okay, the NU, I already know the chart, guys. Pratap, you asking so many stocks. Just to let you know, man, is good. Elway, I just mentioned about the LRX is great, looking great. We just need to break the resistance, and it'll be all good. Financials are also good. Foundation is good. It looks excellent. NUE also I already went through before. So just to NU and X, and they all good, man. Pratap, all these whatever you mentioned is all good. All are good. Who was that, man? Ellen?
No, I think we have a stroller.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Okay. Oh, that's the guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Man, then KRK, you have any question?
He's back again. He's back.
Go. What is? Oh no, he's back.
He's back. He's
What is it?
Alan.
Yeah. Okay, right here. Okay, got it. Sorry, man. Too many people were.
just block him permanently.
Gone. Permanent, gone.
Yeah.
Blocked him. Kirk, you have a question? KRK.
Hey, sorry. The question is tomorrow the TLRY, which is a pot stock. That's my question. That will be bullish.
K, which what's the K?
Tilray, man.
Oh, Tilray.
TLRY.
Okay, let me analyze. Tilray, man, ran up crazy right now, but I have to look till when it's something parabolic goes, gap up and goes. Let me analyze it. I'll tell you something. I need to see something. What I like about it, price is, they created a price control line is right here at $8. So accepted, buyer and seller accepted this price. So looks to me bullish based on this. At this price they accepted. So that means it started from here $5 and then slowly this price is accepted. So we are going high. So I like that way, and because we pulled back also and we like, so this looks to me a bullish sign comparatively here. But remember, it's only 2 days. We just had a run up 2 days. So looks to me a bullish. Based on the chart, based on the run up, based on the volume, because I do remember the volume. Let me turn on the volume, and if I go through a daily volume, if you see this volume, I like the volume next day also, because it's not a 1 day, second day volume, and I like this a bullish candle right now here. Do you see this a hammer?
Actually, there is a bill. They're going to pass the bill, decrimination.
Correct.
For this pot. So all the pot stocks are running actually.
Correct. So looks to me a bullish at this point right now. So if you ask me, is based on this price of control line, is looks like accepted $8. So that means, oh, look at it went to here 870. Yeah. So it looks to me bullish. If any pullback, then we'll see. But so far, based on this line, is bullish. What's that?
Abdullah, that's the guy. Take him out.
Yeah, I already blocked him.
Okay, so KRK, if you were here like 2 days on Thursday, we were all on Tilray. So everybody was on that boat. Actually, I missed actually.
We were here right here at 6:40.
I was not there in Thursday actually. You were Twitter space.
Yeah.
So I missed actually. Yeah.
You should follow. You should follow us.
Someone hand is up.
Someone handed up. Oh, okay.
No, someone is up on Twitter.
Angie.
Angie wants to speak.
Yeah. Go ahead, Angie. You have any question? No problem. Go ahead.
Hey, good evening. How are y'all?
Good. How are you, Angie?
I'm so good. I'm new to trading and really new to Twitter, honestly. Just got into it, and I had a friend recommend your videos on YouTube, so thank you. I watched them today just for some basic candle reading knowledge. But since y'all were talking about PLRY, I was wondering if you wouldn't mind taking a look at SNDL, because they also have some catalysts coming up this week. I believe it's the 30th. Their quarter 4 earnings, and then also the where they are acquiring the Alcana, which is that liquor store, or not store, the liquor. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
It's like all happening at the same time, along with the news of the decriminalization and all that.
Okay. All right. Sure. I'll take a look at it for you. So I hope you can see the screen, what I'm sharing, so then you can understand the chart exactly. So let me look here. What I don't like here, what happened is this red candle here. There may be a shorts trying to short it out. To bring that down. Whereas in Tilray, we don't have that candle. If you look at Tilray, there is no red candle. It has a green candle here. So SNDL, and let me look at their earning actually 11. So very tiny company, $11 million. There is not much data here. So if I look at the fundamental financials, they are trying to come up. I mean, you look at this is being grinding higher. That's why it's in 81 cents. So now if I analyze the chart, the next they already broke the 200-day moving average, which is bullish, and the next top is probably right here, which is around 95 cents. If this breaks 95, then it would be a more bullish. So let me put a little signal sign alert here, bullish right here. So this would be 95, and then this can create a then it can go to here, next level probably here, maybe this will be another stop. I'm just giving you all the different stops, which would be another $1.07, and if that clears, then would be another stop would be at $1.25. Then the last stop would be around here, which would be a $1.48. $1.48. So right now looks like a reversal. I mean, you do see that right here as support nicely, supporting right here, and looks to me a bullish because we already crossed 50-day, we already crossed 100-day moving average, we already crossed 200 days. So the signal is now green. There's a look at the yellow light, we have the red light, yellow light, green light. Now 200-day moving is a green light, I hope. So that's how I try to say. So yeah, but once we cross this one 94, then it will have a more power of market will confirm, oh wow, this is good stock to get in, because major resistance, several times it got rejected. So if this breaks, then it will be clear path. Clouds will be clear more, and it will go. So looking bullish so far.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Josh, I got a question.
What's up?
So if I was to ask you, which one would you prefer if I give you Sundial, Curly, or Tilray? Which one you think which one would you choose and why?
Oh, we already discussed at that time when we entered and when the news break out. So why? Because
no. If I was to give you three wheat stocks, Tilray.
Tilray.
No. I'm giving you Tilray. I'm giving you Curly. I'm giving you Sun.
Oh, another symbol. Which one is it? Tilray, SNDL, and the third one?
Curly.
TURLF.
T.
And I want to know your point of view. Which one you think is the most best?
I got your question, but I need to Gopi, third symbol.
CURLF. It's a Canadian company.
Yeah, all are Canadian. Okay, so this is horrible. Forget about this one now. I mean, though they are making good revenue, but -4 EPS 320. Okay, -4 EPS 320, -4, -8. And this here is -3 and 320, -4, okay. So let me look at now this one. If you look at Tilray is positive. So what I like. I like positive EPS. Earning per share is important. Even though this is revenue, this company has a less compared to that. But I care about profitability. If this company makes the profit in last quarter, that's why this company has no problem going up. And look at this, both the candles are nice and filled up, right? And look at that other company, other stock I already showed you. They looking weak. Why? What was its name? CRL. Look, there is no power here. Look at this. It's been selling even the market tried to bounce, did not go. So that's why, because this is selling. So I don't go by the this used to be $18-19, now it went up. Nope, I do not like this one at all. I like third number I give CRLF, and then second number SNDL. Because they do.
I have another two.
Whoa, hold on, slow down, man. One time at a time. Let me finish one Tilray. So if you look at Tilray has the good EPS, and this is the right here. They are positive. Remember, they were negative estimated, and they got it positive EPS. So that's why I would like Tilray among all. Okay.
And the other thing, if you want to do, is you can do ACB, Aurora Cannabis. That is again like close to Tilray. Josh, look at ACB.
Yeah, ACB. So this is very small company compared. Tilray makes $150 million. This makes $47 million revenue. But this is a horrible EPS. It's negative 37. So 30. I would stay away from ACB.
Okay. What about Green Thumb?
I need symbol, dude.
All right, hold on.
He's very fast.
I have to look at so many requests on YouTube, and then I have we have
our. So we'll do this another day. You go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So that I appreciate, Dave. I know you are you are a day trader. You always with us.
Josh, don't worry about it. Don't worry. Help the others.
Yeah. So on YouTube, I'll take one question. So somebody asked about NUE, right? NUE and X. So NUE.
Oh, that's Nucor.
Yeah, Nucor and X both are great, and this has a parabolic move right now. So if you look at parabolic move right now here, so this can go to this can go to this is the can go to 177 right now, 157. So it has another leg up slowly, but this is the target price can be. And same thing X, you are asking me X is same thing here. Wow, X is also X has a support resistance. We already, hold on, let me adjust my X. So X can go to, sorry, David and adjust. So X can go to next $46. So right now X is also looking bullish because it has a resistance right here. Next stop is $47, $48 X, and X looks me bullish. I already went to the financial. It has excellent financial. Their forward P ratio, just to show you right here, guys. Their EPS is like $3.65, $5 billion revenue. So they are too cheap right now. Is forward P ratio in our bull list also. If you look at our bull list, X is 70. They are making market cap is 7 billion, and their forward P ratio 2 times. That's why ridiculously cheap price right now. X and new right here also is new asking is 5 times. So X is cheaper than the new. If you ask me if I had to pay, how much am I paying? 2 times. Over here I'm paying 5 times. So X is cheaper than new. Okay. I hope I answered the questions.
Can you look at gold, GLD?
GLD. So GLD is right now trying to bounce from here. Let me see, man. I gotta go 30-minute chart. Okay, so the price point is $182 at this point, and what I don't like here is, this is curving, but then again it went. This could be a cup and handle, probably slide here. So right now GLD is taking time because market is bond. Let me explain you what would happen when the bond people are selling. Now when the bond people sell, then the gold will go up, and right now market makers are controlling gold. So give a little time. Gold not going anywhere immediately. Just give a little time. Let the May month come, and you will see what gold will do.
Yeah, because if they put a 50 basis point hike, gold will tank.
And I also, can I add to that? So I decided to search gold, the 13F, right? And I found the following institution that's holding it. Do you want to hear it or no?
Yeah, go ahead.
Good.
Bridgewater Associates, 2.3 million shares. They have 47.98% ownership.
Nice.
Orbis Allen Gray, 1.29 million shares. Their ownership is 5,006%.
So Daryl, what's his name?
I'll tell you more. They have DRW Securities, 1.85 million shares. They own 32%. IMC Chicago LLC, 1.29 million shares, 240% ownership.
BSM,
FIL, FIL Ltd, 825,000 shares. Their ownership is 33,593.
Wow.
Moon Capital Management, 1.5 million shares. Their ownership, 48%. LPL Finance LLC, 2 million shares, 4.3% ownership.
Yeah, everybody's hedging with gold now.
So I want to get in, but I was doing a comparison. I started to switch to 13F. So see where the money was going, like what you guys are saying.
No, 100% agreement. I appreciate your all the efforts you put in and helping, because that's a combination help. I appreciate, and we all benefits. I can take a next question if anybody has it. Look, guys, we have so many speakers here, so we need to give opportunity to others. If anybody has.
Hey, Jose, can I ask one question?
Yeah, go ahead.
What would PHUN? That's the Trump social truth.
What?
Right?
Or DWAS?
No, not really. PHUN. That's
PHUN. Yeah, PHUN. Got it. I remember. Okay. So PHUN is okay. Stay away from this garbage. I mean, if you ask me, man, this is pump and dump.
I'm just asking. So,
yeah. So if you want to play,
Trump meme stock.
yeah, it's a meme stock basically. So only thing is you need to know when to enter. You always enter at the bottom, like you see this. You have to have patience. You enter at the bottom around $2, and then it goes up. You exit around $3. This is how the rule applies here on 200-day moving average. I would enter and exit. This is all pump and dump type things. So something like that. That's what I can see right now here.
Okay.
Yeah, the 200-day moving average is the entry point.
What is the entry point?
Around hold on, I'll tell you right now. Entry point is around $2.25. Exit is around $2.75. So 225 entry point, 275. This is purely a gambling type of stock. So if other people are not
like a day trade, like
swing trade. No, day trade will not happen.
Oh, not swing.
Swing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a swing trade, but this is no fundamental, no foundation. If anybody listening here, this is purely like a slot machine type. You know what I mean? Slot machine. You go and put your little coin in it, and machine will print something. So based on that, this is what I can see right now here. No fundamental finance.
This is a low float, right?
I got to check that. I need to check PHUN. Let me check. So PHUN has low float, 96 million. It's not super low. Yeah, 96 million is cheap company also. So 96 is fair. I mean loss making company right now. Nothing. I mean you don't need to. This is all pure play, man. There is no fundamental.
So just somebody put the tweet, so that's what I asked.
Yeah, same thing DWAC or somebody asking on YouTube, Pratap DWAC. I'll just take a look at real quick on DWAC. So DWAC was great from here, and then it got rejected, and now again trying to bounce from the support, and but price of control line is getting rejected, so they're looking weak. It can go back to 65. So 65 is a support, around 65, 66. Then but look, whenever you see the head wick, all these wicks on above the head, that's not good. That means the pump and dump type of stock. So be careful. This is all look at this, what happened, right? So you got to be careful here. Something like that. This stock doesn't hold value. You got to be very careful here. This is all game guys. You never know when the rug will be pulled. You got to be very careful here. Okay. So
what about these in these days bank stocks?
Bank stock depend. Local bank would be good, but the international, they are exposed to
Sophie, like a Sophie.
Sophie no good. I mean I can tell you why not good. Sophie has outstanding shares are way higher, so there are.
Is it? Oh, sorry. A long term is possible.
Sure, I'll analyze it for you right now. Just give me a few seconds. You will be. So Sophie right now, look at this major resistance right here. Sorry, this is not the Sophie. Sophie is right here. So Sophie, I've been telling Sophie that Sophie is not good. Why? Because look at, even try to last 4 to 5 days market going up, Sophie going down. You see that? Why Sophie going down? The perfect shot right now. Sophie is for tomorrow, and I'll tell you why. If you look at their earning per share here, if I look at here, the negative EPS is 15 cents negative EP earning per share. Their revenue is only 279 million. So if I go and look at their outstanding share here and whatnot, let me see. So their outstanding shares are almost 800 million. So what was the PHUN was 100 million. This company has a 800 million. So they have diluted their this share. Normal industry standard would be 300 million. Let's forget about 100 million, 300 million. These people have 800, almost 800 million shares. So 800 million share means almost like a, they have diluted 3 times more, 2 times more, right? So if you look at the number, why? Because their revenue is 977 million, but their EBITDA is not even there. They're loss making company. That's why their EPS is negative. So I think this company need to increase their revenue. If you ask me, based on my analysis, based on their EPS, because they don't have EBITDA there, they have to increase their revenue 900 million each quarter. Then it will sorry, no, not this one. Sorry, Sophie here. Sophie is here. So Sophie, their revenue has to increase from around 275, 500 and 750. If these people increase 750 million revenue, then I would think. Otherwise I would not think, because they have a pie right here. This is their pie, 977 million, but they have a outstanding shares are outrageous, plus they have to minus their expense. They don't show here expenses here, so they are losing money. So if I would have to be long, I would give them a time. I would not go long on this immediately, because of that's the only reason. There is no institution buyer buying anything. Even at this price they are getting rejected. So if either they burn their shares and heavily diluted, or increase their revenue, how many 500% increase their revenue, then they can attract me. Otherwise I would not get attracted, because it's too expensive right now at this price based on their earning. Too expensive. So I used to tell all this way back, but people think Josh is crazy. But I will tell whatever I see, guys, and this is the foundation. When I see the foundation, if the foundation is weak, I do not like to ride on a hope. That's what I teach. I have so many flights to catch, which is heading to my destination. Our destination should be making dollars, not following name. If the fundamental is weak, why would I ride? So
okay, yeah, got it. Thanks, Jose.
And if you want to play an interest rate play, I think interest rates are going up. KRE, look at KRE regional banks, and you can play that.
So, Poppy, sorry, what is the name? What is the ticker name?
It's KRE.
KRE. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Best play would be in this period of time, if you can play bond yield rate, which is growing crazy up for 2 years and 10 years. If you can play that one, then the best bet would be, so if that's the best fastest money if you want to make, which I already mentioned earlier also. I don't know you were here or not, but that would be like, so let me show you TNX right here. You see, look at the TNX, look at the rate, right? So this is 10-year treasury note yield. Yield is right now going to go up non-stop. Look at this. So yield, if you, rather than playing bank, you can play yield, because yield will be the treasury yield, 10-year, 2 years, 5 years. Shorter period of is the better one.
So Jose, can we buy that in the our like I have BMO investor online, but can we
check with them? These are all yield rates. So yield is like, they have different ETFs inside and all. You got to find out which and all. So Gopi, anyone? Then find out. We will find.
No, man, I don't think any yields. You should be in the futures market to trade on
correct
yields, I think.
Yeah, so basically, there are some futures. So in future, definitely you can trade on it. So, but again, there are two things. One is like you can short the bond. There are some ticker where you can short the bond and stuff like that. But I do not go in that route. I would rather go into the yield route. So if you can, find out with your brokers and see what are the futures you can play with this yield, because yield is always like a future, right? So see which ticker they give you.
Josh, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Later in the future, not now, do you see yourself buying any bonds?
Me?
Yeah.
Why would I buy a bond right now? I would play with
no, not now. future for long.
No, I mean I don't know I don't know man what I'm gonna do like after 10 days. So I don't know. I like to predict that. I do not want to lock in myself. So, but yeah, I mean wherever I see wherever we see the green opportunity, I would go there.
All right, let me rephrase it. Do you think it's worth buying bonds when it's ready, when it's time to buy
it? Man,
Absolutely.
yeah, bond is you can buy a bond. Why not?
No. You know what I mean? Like how taking a hit now, right? I'm trying to be. Let's be real. The bonds are taking a hit. They're worth nothing. So when it's time to buy it, people might think twice, right?
Yeah. So right now is not a time, but in the future, yeah, we will talk at that time. But right now, I would not touch bond.
So what I have been hearing from a lot of people, right? You've seen this bull market rally, right? What I've been hearing is, looks like bond yields are going up. That means interest rates are going up for sure. But what the government is going to do is going to do a back entry where they are going to send money to people, like for rising inflation, rising gasoline prices, and behind the scenes they're going to cut a deal and send money to people. So that's what I've been hearing.
I think they're gonna do this now. Look, Biden is supposed to present the tomorrow. I think tomorrow is the day, right, when he's presenting the budget, right? In that budget, I think he's increased the interest the rate. Taxes for the rich people who are making more than $400,000. And
that money he will route it to everyone.
Yeah, so something like that. He said probably that everybody has to pay the fair share. So probably he's doing something like that. So those money he will put it towards toward the progress. That's what he said. So I mean, we all know, man, corporation and all, they mint money, man. They mint money. And I think that is it depends how we take a look at it. So I do not want to go into politics much, but I care about the market. This channel is not for politics.
But Josh, shouldn't it be going down instead of up?
What?
It's causing trouble.
Whoa, what up?
The SPY, shouldn't we be starting to go down?
101%.
No, see, that's the thing, Dave. What is happening is people are expecting something from the back. So that is why, if you see, I was looking at the CFTC's short trader report, and that report says the traders are like they've all cleared down all their shorts. They're all covering the short. So there is something cooking up in the market where I think there's some policies being made up there where money will be now sent to everybody's account. They were talking about central bank digital currency, where at a press of a button everybody's account will have money. So there is going to be massive amounts of money being shipped to everybody, and that's the reason why the market is going up. And they're not worried about interest rates anymore.
No, it's not like that, man. They are not worried. No, they try to find the solution, I think, and they are not telling us what would be the solution. But they have to fix the inflation. That is the most, because one rule applies, guys. The 1 + 1 equal to 2, right? There is no 1 + 1 equal to 3. So the rule applies this. Hold on. So when you buy a bond is your safety, right? When you want to be a safe, you go and buy the bond, right? Why you buy the bond? Because you think something gonna happen tomorrow. At least my bonds are U.S. Treasury bond is the value, hold the value. Now inflation is killing the bond, which is 7% inflation, 8% inflation. Now they are talking about 10, 13% inflation can go. That means you are getting your yield, your coupon rate is 2%, 1.5%. Now probably 3%. 3% you are losing 10%. Who the stupid will buy the bond to lose the money right now, right? And those who are holding already, they are already losing the money and they are already under the water. So that problem, there is a flood in the market to sell the bond. So it's a big mess. This is not a $2 trillion, $10 trillion. It's a big mess.
So. Absolutely, Josh. I agree with you. But for the time being, right? They will start raising 50 basis points every meeting.
Yes.
And behind the scenes, they will send money to everybody. That is how they will balance. They'll keep balancing. So the market keeps going up. It won't crash. And, they'll say they are controlling inflation by, raising interest rates. So it's a win-win situation for them.
It could be several things can be done in that cases. One is right now their goal to, remember, whenever inflation goes higher, you have to deflate. When you deflate, is only one simple language. You have to take the money power from the people. Only thing is now, how can you take the money power from the people? Because peoples are defined how they would know that what Josh, how much money Josh has it, and what Josh needs. What power Josh has it, or you have it, or somebody else has it. So they have to bifurcate those different groups, and then they have to feed those families. So that's why they will start, what do you call the coupon, the bread coupon, all those things, and they will feed those families and stuff like that. They will do, and those people who are rich, they're gonna, they'll charge the more taxes they have to pay and all. So something like that will come into the play. But it wouldn't be easy, man. It is these are lengthy process right now. I'm not worried.
I have another question. You can hear me, Josh?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Alright. So before the S&P and Bitcoin was doing the opposite. When S&P was going up, Bitcoin was going down, right? But now they're mirroring each other.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, so market right now is following the Bitcoin. Bitcoin following the market. Most during the daytime.
Before it was not. What changed?
What changed?
Okay, Dave, here is what it is the same story because Fed is tightening, but they're going to throw more money into the market. That is what their expectation is. More money coming into the market.
Inflation was high, so the Bitcoin supposed to go higher, right? Because Bitcoin doesn't dilute. Bitcoin dollar is diluting. No, because we are printing. When you print, dollar is getting diluted. So you go and work harder, and you make whatever the salary people are making, $100,000 to $200,000. At the end, that's their hard-earned money. Now, if the hard-earned money get diluted, just like a stock market, you get diluted, your value goes down. That's inflation. That inflation goes high, you go to the market, you getting milk or whatever the product you buy for $3, now is $4. So your value is deteriorating. So that's why the Bitcoin is understood that, hey, this government is printing a lot of money, trillions of dollars, and that's why people were buying the Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is it is safer bet because where no dilution.
And one more thing is, Bitcoin is a very risky asset and very liquid. So the moment something happens, immediately that sells off because it's very liquid.
Volatility is higher on that one.
Yeah.
Because
that's the reason why we saw everything falling when there was all those events, right? Bitcoin fell fast. But now I think they're seeing that liquidity somehow. Somebody is seeing that liquidity being getting into the market. That's why it's pumping up. That's my belief. I could be wrong.
Yeah, but I think, remember, America will keep eyes on Bitcoin also, and gold also, because Russia is right now heading in that direction. I think he said we're gonna give you oil if you have a gold. Russia said that. So that could be the case too. So
agree.
Yeah, so we do not want to go long like that, because market maker, our equity market, our derivatives, I've got to be very careful, man. Market maker, they control the market. They don't like Bitcoin. They do not like all these related to Bitcoin related things. Look at the coin, man. Look at what Bitcoin is jumping, but coin is like being controlled. So
I was trying to understand the reason behind it, because Bitcoin is new, obviously, and they have to have a concept why it's moving up or down, right?
Yeah, but right now is quantitative tightening happening. That will happen. So, and people will not have the money power. So we do not know exactly how this can of worm will be opened or not opened, or this is how far and what not. But I believe the Fed cannot control this. We have a bigger disaster unless Putin toppled. If Putin toppled and we have another Zelensky type of person who will be in power, and we have a proper treaty, and then America can benefit from. Europe can benefit from all the utilities and energies and all. Then we can have a healthy treaty, and that could be better. Everybody can benefit each other, right? Something like that. But if right now Putin is there, then no, then we'll have a problem. But the economy can transfer if this whole mess we have, which is big disaster right now, that the puzzle will be not solved another 6 months. I can see that. 2022 is horrible. the way things are looking, because he has a power, and it's not going away. It's not going away. It's a higher level. It's going now. It's slowly. Yeah.
So Dave, do you hold Bitcoin?
Yeah, I didn't buy a whole Bitcoin. I put a little bit of money in that and Ethereum. But I got Ethereum and Bitcoin when it was really low.
Gotcha.
Not low, recently, like a couple months ago, in the 30s.
Oh, nice.
Well, somebody on YouTube asking about UVXY. So right now SPY is going high, right? So UVXY is basically, going down at this point. So when the SPY changes, if something happens in volatility happens, UVXY is the future of volatility. So whenever something happens, then this can reverse and market can also. So right now it's just testing. SPY probably can go to, UVXY can go to 1250. Support is around 1250. If market tanks somewhere around this area, 1250, I see that, because if you look at the history, somewhere around 1250, you can keep eyes on it. So what I do is this. Remember, guys, one thing I'll teach you here. If you know the VIX, right, always check the VIX. So VIX market, this is your VIX has the market volatility. Will you know where the market is going in the pricing point? So right now VIX is going down right here.
Do those people in India or?
Yeah, hello. Can you mute your mic, please? Okay. So is right here. So 2080. So.
I'm muted.
Thank you. So right here, $20 right here, $21 is the support line of the VIX. VIX is right now. So whenever the VIX goes down, the SPY is going up, right? That's how things are. So there is a less power. There's a less short. People are shorting right now, right? So you do not want to right now go and short the UVXY, right? I mean, you do not want to go and buy UVXY right now. You want this candle to change direction. When the direction changes, then I would go and buy UVXY. So whenever you want to buy UVXY, probably, or something, any crazy news comes, so we have to wait for UVXY. But yeah, $12.50 is support. Okay, anybody has a question from Twitter? I can take the question from
Josh, can you look at FTS?
Whoa,
Josh, this is Malava.
All right, 1 second, Malava.
I just want to.
No, let him go first.
All right, go ahead, Malava. Malav. What's up, man?
Josh, I just wanted to check your view that there's Russia selling oil in different currencies than the US dollar.
Russia selling India.
Like
So,
what do you think is going to have the effect on US dollar dominance around the world, or demand?
So do you when it comes to country wise, right? When it's a big countries, they believe in dollar, right? That's how things are. So what is G7? What is G20? What is all these global, right? There's a lot of global treaty happens. If you can mute your mic, RC, if you can mute your mic. Okay. So lot of global treaty goes around the worldwide. So then what happens is people will do probably. Somebody wants to do the treaty now. Probably say they can do that. Bottom line is they will have somewhere obstacles, just like a China, just like a Saudi Arabia also right now trying to probably do that. That can happen. But bottom line is there is always dollar is the main currency, because if you what would happen is this: when you trade anything in different currency, but if that currency is inflated, people don't realize that, do not understand. Even look at the euro, look at the any currency, Canadian dollar, you look at the Australian, any currency, when any calamity comes, there is no superpower, there is no properly they are heavily inflated currencies are. So that's why people, if they don't have options, they will go and do with the different currency, but at the end they are loser. They lose money because you trade with a different currency. They are highly inflated. We can't trust those currencies. People don't have a trust. That's why look at right now how much bond value US has is hundreds of $1 trillion. Can you believe it? Why? Because people trust in dollar. That's why they bought the bond. Right? So it's worldwide. It's not out of US, people have invested more than $50 trillion in US bond, buying paper, just the buying paper, treasury bond, and they gave money to America. So hey, keep my money and give me a paper, and I hold the paper. I trust only your word. So that's why people go and trade, but at the end they will suffer, because those countries you cannot trust them. Look at what is the China has. China has the highest inflation in the world, 30-35%. But do you know? You don't know. They will say, oh, we only have 5% inflation. That's how they are. You cannot trust single thing. So just like everywhere is a problem. Even Euro has a problem. So that's why people only trust USA. And if somebody who doesn't trust US and go somewhere else, they will suffer, and people will come back, right? What anybody does any first time deal something and they realize, oh man, I made a mistake. So that's how thing happens. So I don't think so. Any Euro, Canadian or even Australia, or we talking about doing in ruble, doing in business in yen? No way, Jose. You can't even trust Japan also. So that's why I don't think so. If some people make mistakes, right? Let them make mistake, and they will learn after a few years, and they realize it. Oh wow, I made mistakes.
Got it. Thanks. Mm-hmm. Hey, Jose, thank you very much for help. Gopi, thank you very much for help.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Help on Twitter, guys. Please, I need a help on Twitter. Please, guys, I always ask for that help here. Please, like, subscribe, and follow, and do retweet. And we help you, you help us.
Sure, Jose. Good night, guys.
Good night. Thank you. I can take a next question if anybody has it.
Josh, look at FTS. I think this is a good climate related stock.
Which one you said?
Fortis, FTA.
FT?
S as in Sam.
FTS. Fortis, okay. Wow, nice. Fortis. Beautiful. What do they do?
Oh, it's a climate play, man.
Oh, climate play. Okay. Nice. No, this is a beautiful play. It's a nice one. So this
we have solar, wind, and everything, hydro. So many all projects. There's plenty of that. Natural gas storage facility. There are multiple sectors.
The price is they're making $2 billion a year, and the revenue is growing, and EPS is 63.53. Yeah, they're doing good, man. Future is good. They're giving dividend also, 43 cents dividend too. So, but their FTS, let me see. The price is fair based on the EPS, so $20-$25 max range I can see right now based on these. It's already, unless when it get rejected from here and come back, then it will be a good entry. At this point, if you have it, I would exit at this line somewhere here and then again pull back. Remember, just like this, if something pull back, then enter. So right now, price is based on the forward P ratio is like already Google price 20.
Yeah, it's like a utility company. This will pay you dividends, and when downturn, right? This you can keep for long because it's a basic utility company.
Yeah, 100%. It's definitely just we need a pullback. If somebody wants to buy it, pull back and buy, paying rather than high.
It's always about 200 days.
Yeah, it's already about to. I mean, what I suggest is, look, you see, I created the channel, right? You buy here, you sell here. You buy here, somewhere here you buy, you sell here, top line. So whenever it tests the top, you sell, and you buy again. But if somebody wants to hold it, yeah, you can hold it here. You buy it here. If you hold it here, and then again go back here. So you lose. You know what I mean, right? Same thing here, right here. You buy it. If you hold it here, and then you go back here, you feel the pain. So what I teach here is like, hey, there's opportunity. Market gives opportunity, bulls and bears cycle. At that time, you benefit. If you want to benefit. Just like a Zim. Remember I said that? Same thing.
Yeah.
Market gives opportunity. You just take the money and run on a resistance and then come back later on.
Yeah, the thing is, the trend line breaks, then you'll probably not hit.
It breaks, let the candle close. Look what happened. I broke right here too, and then what happened?
Yeah.
So the reason behind is their EPS. EPS is 50, 60, right? 60 cents. The base price is forward P ratio 22 times is fair value. It's not going anywhere. It cannot cross 50 right here, and again will reject it. If it is cheap, if it is a 2-time forward P ratio, 5-time forward P ratio, then yeah, it might have a fear of, hey, we can have FOMO. But at this FOMO, I would not create at this price.
Yeah.
But yeah, long run is good. I can take a question from anybody here, Twitter.
Josh.
What's the man?
Yeah, hi. This is great discussion. First time on any of these social media things, but I'm enjoying listening to this. Can you look at ADTH? Adherent.
ADTH. Okay. Thank you for your kind words. ADTH is in Henry. Are you looking on a video on YouTube? I mean, are you looking at the video?
I'm looking at on your Twitter channel. Yeah.
But you can see the video, right? You can see the screen.
Yes.
Okay. Did I type the right symbol? A as in apple. D T H.
Adherent. Yeah.
Oh man, horrible chat, man. What happened?
Yeah.
Okay, so
So this is one of the sort of SPAC, coming out of a SPAC deal.
Okay.
And so it tanked, and then it went up, and then I don't know what I got in really quite actually around $4.
And
so I've done pretty well, but I'm just kind of wondering. I mean, the company is interesting.
Well, what do they do?
So it's a advertising company, but it's supposed to not use private data. So, like, when this probably times well with Meta. Meta's problem.
Oh man, this company is making profit, man.
Yeah.
Wow, 28 cent. This is good. But I don't know the future. What do you think the future?
Well, I mean, I'm just telling you, the company's lasted a long time. It's not
because
it's tiny.
Yeah, it's a very tiny company. But look, man, whenever I see positive, look at that. Do you think they will achieve the same number next quarter? You think?
Yeah, even more.
Oh, even more?
Yeah.
Man,
But they are showing negative EPS there.
What negative EPS? No, they're showing 4% here, right here, 4. But they achieve, look at that, how much they achieve, 636% positive. They achieved 28 cents. That's why stock took off. Look at that. This is beautiful. When I see this is $25 stock. Based on, let me see. ADTH. Let me see. ADTH. This is.
Josh, I also look up the total asset for that same ticker.
Hold on. Let me see something real quick, because this is look like golden nugget. Golden rabbit. 165 billion. Look at the EBITDA is 30 million. So they are making some profit. That's for sure. And they are right now. They are now started making profit. And this company can be beautiful, man. 85 outstanding million. Yep, this is great, man. 85 million outstanding share. I was worried about that, but now, and look, they have a debt is nothing, 41 million, and the cash in hand 100 million. Man, this is a good one. I would put it in my list no matter what. I don't look, when something I see fundamental strong, I don't care a damn about this red candle, because this is shorts. They don't, but this is a good one, man. Literally good one, man. I love it. ADTH.
I actually thought they were buying it down for other people to get in.
Ah.
So why was the red candle? Was there any news?
No, that's the thing.
Nice.
Josh, so I look up that total asset and the current asset. The asset for December 20, the current asset is 64 million, right? But December 21, it jumped to 151 million.
Yeah, but I mean, this is all trading too, assets, right?
Okay. Hold on.
And you got to look at fundamentals, not.
Because look, only one thing we have worry is they are only one earning, right? I need to have a one earning here, right? But it's cheap based on their earning. based on earning, and it's performing. The stock is performing here also, but look at this week above the head, all these lines above the head, right? That's why it's like a lot of shorts involved here. So I this is the perfect pullback right here. This is a perfect pullback, and then again, if something happens, probably because this is cheap right now, people want at least two quarter minimum, two quarter. But market was going up few days. So
Josh, how about insider? What do they
very it's a spec. It's a base. So you can this number is very fresh right now. It's just the 2% insider owns it, and 63. But the float is only 30 million. So there is they already have float is only 30, but they have total share is 85. So there is they are not giving. The insider is already have a lot of shares. They are only floating 30 million. You follow?
Nobody's selling.
Yeah, no, there's a pipe in the middle somewhere or something. Somebody is holding these shares and they are not for sale.
Yeah.
So 30 million out of 85. Look at more than 60% is not even for sale.
Yeah.
So the float is very, very low, and I love this. Now I like it. 30 million is because it looks something is cooking inside, and I think based on this, if this is the EPS, man, whoo. Yeah. This is ridiculously cheap price. Why? I'll show you another stock, man. I'll show you this similar like this, and I'll show you which one it is.
Yeah, but I think this is just a fundamentally good company.
No, I'll show you. Look, let's compare by Zim right here. Zim right here. Zim, right? What Zim was here? Look, let me go and adjust this. So if you look at the Zim, look when it came out IPO, what was it here? At that time it was $11, right? And then look at their EPS. No, these were $35 EPS. So they came out, but then it took off all the way. So another stock I remember, which one was it?
Yeah, but the sector is different.
Yeah. ESEA. Hold on. I will go into that route also. ESEA. Man, what the heck?
Free.
Yeah, sorry. ESEA. So this stock was $1 right here. If you look at this, a penny stock right here. Right, you see that? $2-3 stock right here, and then look at that time their EPS negative and 1 cent, right? And then just keep eyes on it. $12 million right here. So similar kind of thing, right? 12 million. Then immediately look here, 4 4. I mean they got a 4 cent 7 cent EPS, right? And look at that. What happened after EPS earning came? Boom, jumped to $14, right? What EPS is? 4 cent 7 cent, right? And look here. Then
also, Josh, you need to look at the sector. This is like container shipping.
Shipping. Look, bottom line is profitability. They have a crazy profitability, but also numbers are $14 million. So ESEA. So let's check this one though. ESEA, and their bottom line is how much they are doing profitability. So these people are making 50% profit now, right now, and their outstanding shares right here is 7.9. They have very, very low float, man. 7 million share, can you believe it? And float is only 2 million. This is ridiculously cheap, man. This stock is super cheap. So yeah, I mean this one is also good, man. I definitely like it. ESEA is good, and this one is also good. ADTS. I like it. I mean the right now has a lot of volatility because of market maker hate these, but you need to find out more in-depth product analysis, and the company really doing good in terms of their financial. If you think though it shows up here, but you think they will achieve that number again or not? That's the important question is. Yeah.
Hello everyone, I want to tell you guys something, but I feel unsatisfied with to tell you.
Yeah, sorry, I blocked it.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
Josh, that ADTH, what price target are you looking for it to hit?
For me, if they perform these numbers same on the next quarter, this stock deserve to be $25, $20 stock.
Yeah, at least 20.
Yeah, 100%, because they look at low float and their revenue, and it's oh wow, yeah, something they did too here. Look at the positive EPS here too.
Yeah.
Right here, so they did turn. So this is right now cheap price, man. Whatever price this is, something. Why this red candle happened, but maybe short.
Yeah, I'm actually holding the warrant. Warrants are really good too on this.
Yeah, warrant. I would love to buy warrant, man. I like it. Whenever they pop, you just sell. I like it. I love it. You need to,
yeah. Now, can you also look, when you're done with this one, look at FEMY, FEMY.
Wait, man. You gave me a golden, man. Hold on. AD. I write on my other paperwork too. So. No, yeah. That you've been first time here, sir, or you've been here before?
No, never.
Never. So all this list we create. These are all our community. This is all bull bear list we create, right? This is our community. So people come here and say, hey Josh, take a look at this. When I take a look at it, and I just engineer this list based on the chart and fundamental financial, and then we think, oh, this is the foundation of the company, and then we put it in list and say, hey, this can happen like this. That's how we create it. So based on, with your help, this we create. So that's why we say community helps.
Right.
And I really.
George, I'm looking at the website. They are into machine learning, man, which is the future.
Oh, this is what I'm telling you. They're supposed to be, advertising, right? But without all of the privacy issue.
Right.
Doesn't matter, man. Probably.
So it's like I'm saying, it's a good company, has a good mission.
Agreed.
No, I'm gonna buy this actually. I will buy this too. I like it.
I put this in my retirement account, so.
Look at that. Yep, good one actually. Really good find. I really like this one. You need to find a nugget at the bottom rather than creating FOMO, buying at high price when the stock is jumping $25, $35, and then we think, oh man, and this is I left. You want to buy it at the bottom. So this is good price. This is really good price based on this.
Yeah, I mean it was at $10 not that long ago.
Yeah. This is the opportunity right here, because look at the sloping support right here. It tried to bounce from here. A market maker is right now creating a little chaos. Let's see tomorrow, but I'm gonna put it right here. If this tested, and I'll keep buying. Must buy. Okay, I put a trigger if that happens, and still I'll keep eyes on. Another stock.
What's the trigger price you set it at?
Just no, not the price. It's all about the technical. So just put it here, whatever it happens. So probably wherever this is sloping support, sloping resistance diagonally going upward. So it's not a price. It's about the chart. It's about this technical.
Thank you.
So I'll keep eyes on this one. Another one you said, sir. You said about another one too.
Yeah, FEMY.
S.
Fred, Epsilon, Mary, Yellow, Y.
FESY.
No, M is in Mary.
Am I right? FEMY, right?
Correct.
And what they are in what?
So it's a what do you call it? Birth control kind of thing.
Birth control, man.
Well, it's not. They may basically make a female condom.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Man, we need more kids in the US now, man.
Yeah, right now the stock doesn't look good, but look at the EPS. Chart doesn't look good right now here, but negative EPS 19 cents and 300. Man, look at they are there. It's 269,000. There's nothing, man. This is nothing. These people need to grow.
Right.
I would not go here. I mean, I'm not. Maybe let them perform some 1,200 people. The people have a salary more than them, more than that revenue.
Right.
So I would.
Well, that's all I've seen on them too for the last 4 quarters is just negative earnings. There's no way in hell I'd throw anything on there.
I'm just watching it. You think it's going to go down further? I think this is close to the bottom. That's all.
No, it's not bottom. Bottom is there is another bottom too.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to get something that has potential you can see right up front.
Yeah.
Something that's just trying to catch a ball with a knife, it ain't going to work.
Right. Yeah, that's good advice.
Absolutely.
I was looking at this.
Absolutely. We are part of the community. You can anytime come here. We will help you. You help us too. You just help me right here. I am really thankful to you. I appreciate it. And it's not me; it's the whole community benefits. That's how we all benefit. This is just started. We space this space we started like 12 days ago, and I'm slowly growing. We are slowly growing with the help of everybody. Everybody comes here and we analyze the stock from different angles, and then we create a list, and we play whatever the short term, long term swing trade. Based on that, we everybody benefits, and we don't charge anybody anything. Everything is free, and I'm always live here morning 9:30 to 5 o'clock. Pretty much market hours. I'm live and sharing my screens, so people can see. And I would appreciate if you guys can also like on Twitter and share my tweets, and we need to bring more audience here. So your help would be appreciated.
I have one other one.
Sure.
One I'm actually in, and that's REVB. Like revolution, but B at the end. REVB.
Nice curve. Love it. Nicer one. Now we are at the right resistance. This area is around $2.90, $3 when this three, but we broke 50 days. So I love this now. Only thing is these shorts are how people are taking profit here. So what if I were you? If this line breaks right here, then I'm bullish.
Did you look at the 1-year chart on that though?
Hold on. I'm gonna go through. Oh, what, there's no earning, nothing on this one, right? There's no data on it.
Right.
Yeah, no data on it.
There's a lot of missing data, so something just don't seem right to me.
Yeah. So what happens is right now, what I like about it last 4 days is grinding higher, right? So basically, it was selling off crazy, right? Here, heavy shorted stock. So this now somebody trying to either cover up their shorts. I don't have the data further, so I cannot analyze it more. So I would, if there's no foundation here for me, no foundation. But I just try to help you. What you are asking me, right? You already in the stock. So based on these right now, if this breaks right here, and maybe they are covering the short, then $3. This can go to another $6. I don't know what price you entered, but this looks nice to me. Just the technical. This is painting for me right now. I'm just reading the painting because I don't have the financial. Based on this, I'm telling you, if this breaks right here, if you want, I can put a trigger here. But then if this breaks, this can go. You have to look at the financial. I don't know. You got to check that out. If the financial is good, then this can go. I'm not in this. Without financial, I would not go. No matter what happens, I don't go.
Yeah, I got in at $2. So
you got a lottery, but it's going somewhere. Is going because the curling. Now is going upwards. It's just like falling. Now is heavily oversold. Now is getting somewhere. Is going.
Right.
So
this is a long-term chart.
What's that?
It's a longer term chart, I think.
Yeah, this is long daily. So if I go by the 5 minutes, stock looking good for daily. 5 minutes also. This is good. You'll benefit. But I look like is want to go. Look like want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens. If it goes to 3, it should go up.
Yeah, I can put a trigger just in case if you are here, I don't want to be, but I can write here. If something happens, I'll remember you.
Josh, I sent you a link on your email on your message, but.
Okay, let me see. Okay. Oh, this is the company. The Revelation is the clinical stage company. This is pharmaceutical company?
Yes.
Okay. So focused on developing right here. So this company is clinical company.
I have a quick question to you guys. What are your thoughts on Leah Thomas, that man who's turned into a woman and is swimming and winning championships?
Whoa. You have any stock symbol I can look at into it?
Yeah, well, I have stock in transgenders.
Yeah, what's the symbol?
TSE.
TSE.
Trading for fucking 16 cents on the dollar right now.
TSE. $49?
Sam, what's your thoughts on the swimmer? I think she's cheating.
Whoa, hold on. This is $49 stock, right? Right now price is $49?
16-cent stock.
No, we don't look at the 16 cent is difficult. Any other stock you want me to take a look at it?
Josh, why don't you come find me and fist fight me
then? Sorry, man.
You and your fucking father up.
Man, you got to control your language. Okay, sorry. Next time, please control your language.
Fuck, shit, cock, balls, shit.
Very nice, buddy. You transgender?
No, I had to let him go.
Josh, just block these people.
Yeah, I did. I already did. I did.
Yeah, he was just drunk or high.
No, people are there. People can be. I don't want to be offended too much. We have to get going, move on. There's other people. Hold on, asking what's his name, Tahoe something. Sorry, man, I'm butchering your name, but yeah, go ahead.
No, you did good. It's Tahoe Sam, like Lake Tahoe.
Yeah. What's up, Tahoe, man?
Hey, thanks for the space. Yeah, my ticker is FSLY, Fastly. The chart looks.
That was so messed up what he just did.
Yeah, it's alright. Alright, so FS. Yeah, Fastly. Okay, this is Kathy.
It was just so messed up what he just did.
Yeah, well, he's just a troll. Mike. Yeah, so just on Fastly. So I was looking at the open interest for April.
You know who's the bigger troll? Your mother, you pussy.
It only has monthly calls. So it has April, and if you look at the put at 12.50, it's by far the largest open interest, and it dwarfs anything else in the option chain. So I was just wondering how, as we get close to that expiration, there was also on this last Friday unusual volume for the $15 strike puts for April 14th. But it looks like, if I'm reading it right, like the open interest is really low, and the volume was like.
What is your position here? I mean, what is your position here? Are you long, shorts, or you want to enter, or?
Well, I was curious if I was reading it right, so I don't have a position on it. Okay. But I was trying to look if it would be a more. I would only be playing options, and I'd be looking either at puts or calls. And I'd be looking for April 14th, just the closest expiry date.
Okay.
But I just thought it was interesting how all the open interest is at that one put level strike, and there's not really any other open interest in the chain.
60 and 40. So they're slowly, but very tiny company. I mean, look at 98 million on it. Based on this, I think there is overpriced right now. Based on this EPS is overpriced, but let me take a look at real quick FSLY. FSLY.
Oh, they're in cloud computing and cybersecurity.
Oh, they are in cybersecurity.
Yeah, they IPO'd 3 years ago, and I think they reached like a high price of like $84 or something. I mean, their market cap was over 10 billion, I think, at one point.
Yeah, but that was the steroid money, man. What I look at is balance sheet right here. So if I look at it here, their revenue is $350 million, but look at their EBITDA, 171 million negative. So they are losing right now 70% net profit, 17% net loss, 707. So I don't like this company. Based on this number, if any institution wants to buy right now based on this balance sheet, they will not buy. But if they have a Kathy Wood something, she believes in future, you know what I mean, future, who believes that, hey, this company can rocket tomorrow, maybe 5 years or 2 years, then yes. But if I have to buy any leap option or long-term option calls, I would not touch, because it's like a melting ice cube you will be holding for 4 or 5 months, because market maker will not allow this stock to go anywhere. Maybe one pump and dump something happens, but bottom line is this stock is going to right now, based on numbers, okay, don't hate me, but based on this number, this stock deserve to be $5 based on
I don't hate you at all.
No, I'm just, I had to, man, I like to say what my nature is like, whatever I feel it, I speak, but then some people might not like, but, believe me, I like to tell the truth, man. Maybe some people like or don't like me on YouTube, so I can control that, but I will tell you the truth, whatever I feel, guys, no matter what, because I do not want anybody to burn the money. Whatever I feel it, I'll say, but based on the chart and based on the financials, believe me, my experience, this is outrageous price right now. $16 is, because I understand this, that hey, this was $100 or $130, But man, financials are not helping me right now because this is how I look at it. Okay, I explain you right now one more thing, that this is my experience since 20 years, and I learned in my life that hey, at least I like, if I want to build a building of 100 floors here, and if their financial is weak, then building 100 floor 100 story building, it's not gonna sustain. Same thing here, $16 right now if I want to give them, but if the financial is like horrible right now, they are only making 90 million, and then plus if you look at their expense is minus that $171 million negative, so almost like a 50% negative loss. So if they once they improve, then I would definitely go into that route. But at this point, market condition is different right now. Market condition means overall right now we have a little bad situation in terms of financials. So that's why I like to little. I'll be watchful here. I would not take my position at this particular point of time the way I feel right now.
Yeah, I appreciate your candidness. Yeah, it's definitely the current ratio doesn't look good. Their debt doesn't look good, and like you said, they're not profitable. Their price is only driven on future speculative revenue growth.
Yep. So I would give a time, because if stock like this is like a melting ice cube you will be holding, and then you'll be burning your all the premium. And believe me, at the end we end up losing. Is selling at 50% loss or 30% loss, because stock can, once the option you hold and they go like below, they look at this lower low, keep creating lower low, and that's the reason. That's why this stock is yeah, I mean, market maker doesn't even like this at all, because this market condition would not allow here.
Well, not only that, but I'm looking at the market's $2 billion, and 12 months ago it was 4 times that. And every year the revenue is going deeply down fast. Look at the last 3 years.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
just the revenue growth, I think, is going down, not the revenue itself.
Yeah, 80. No, he's looking at the 3 years back probably. So probably 49. And I mean, the revenue was growing before a couple of years. But anyway, now pointless right now.
I mean the earnings.
So what I see right now is this: when the market, now we do not, when the market, like Fed going to be a QT, right, quantitative tightening starts probably in a May month, and they also increase the interest rate. If that happens, $10 trillion, they will be basically shrinking their balance sheet, and that particular time people will not have the buying power also. Slowly buying power. So people will not, any institution wants to buy any stock, they will always screen through. When they screen, they say, hey, find me the stock which has a positive EPS. At least earning per share has to be positive. So these will not even come into the picture, even though you think is $100 and now $10, still will not come. So this company will go to $5 based on this, based on the numbers. It can go to any numbers. I don't want to say $5. The bottom line is it can go to any numbers right now. It does not sustain the value. It doesn't have the good foundation. So we will give a time. I would give the time. I would not, you know what I mean, like hold melting ice cube. I would give a little time.
Hey Josh, what's your feelings on Amazon right now?
Oh, Amazon, man. we do every day. Amazon we play, but yeah, hold on, let me take a look at it. What's up, Raul, man? How are you?
Yo, what's up, Josh? Great space as always. I just tuned in for a little bit.
Thank you, man.
I know we have spaces tomorrow as well, which I pinned if you don't mind, just because I know it'll be a good one with yourself, Cameron, and a few other speakers talking a lot about this macro stuff that I'm sure you're getting questions on a ton. I heard QT and stuff. So if you guys haven't already, if you guys don't mind, Josh and I and many others put on a ton of spaces and countless hours in this. If you could just go like this tweet and share it, I think it's going to be a great event. Cameron was on CNBC, Yahoo Finance, and a bunch of other kind of media outlets in the past couple weeks. She's the chief investment strategist at Preview Capital. So definitely some great insights there. I think it'll be a great discussion. But just joining to kind of listen in, Josh, and great stuff as always.
Absolutely. Thanks for hopping in, actually, Rahul. And I'll be I'll be speaker. He'll be having that tomorrow. Definitely a space, and I'll be a speaker over there too. So if you like, his space, he already pinned that, and I already did a retweet on that. So if you want to join in, I highly recommend that. He has a couple of guests coming. One of the guests is from CNBC, who was there also. So we'll see. But yeah, I highly recommend that. Amazon. Okay, let's go through Amazon now. So Amazon is basically, oh boy, So Amazon tried to finish the W and we got rejected at 200-day moving average right here at $3,333 right here. We got rejected. I did not like that rejection right here. So 200 is a major resistance. We need to break these in order to be a bullish, right? So right now we are right at the we are under the 200-day moving average, and we tried last 4 days. We could not succeed. So if this does not break, then I would be bearish, because we are right now underneath. There is a 100-day moving average, which is purple line right here, which is around 3250. If 3250 breaks, then we will be bullish, and this is the short. That could be a short for me, because I put a trigger here. If this could be a short if they get rejected, and that can happen also. So at this point, why I think like that? Because look at this Amazon. Let's analyze Amazon. Amazon, their balance sheet.
I think I'm going to put an alert on for 2,800 on Amazon and buy 50 or 100 shares if it hits 2,800.
Gotcha. All right. So let me add it up here at the forward P ratio. They are 56 times. So Google is asking 22 times. These people are asking 56 times. So it's little expensive for me if I have to pay. And I understand they control pricing and all, because they have the money power. But the bottom line is the price. If you ask myself, I would not put my money here if I have to be a long, because it's too expensive for me, because I always look market condition. Based on that, I would not pay 55 times. Right now market is like 20 times, 30 times. So do you think
are you saying that Google's a better bet than Amazon right now, or?
Yeah, 101% based on that, and I'll tell you right now forward. So why they are telling me to pay them 56 time value based on their price, whereas Google their forward P ratio is 24 time. If you look at right now, is based on the price is 24 time. But look at their balance sheet. I'll show you balance sheet of Amazon. You see their EBITDA is $91 billion. So they are basically revenue is $257 billion out of that. So almost they are making right now around 33% net profit on that one, right? Yeah, Google has a good look at the cash in hand, 139 billion, 140 billion cash in hand, and debt is only 28 billion. So they look at the ratio, man. Look at the ratio. It's like a 6 versus 1 opposite, like they have cash in hand. And if I show you Amazon, man, Amazon is horrible. So look there, first of all, forward P ratio 56 time, and their cash is 96 billion, and the revenue is opposite, debt is 140 billion debt. So they have more debt versus cash in hand, right? That's the one side. But then if you take a look at the EBITDA, they are making almost $500 billion revenue, but they are making very 10% net profit, 10% right now. They are making net profit, all right, 11% net profit on it. And that too, this is the probably last quarter they had a Rivian, probably they invested. Now the Rivian price going down. So I have a doubt, so that's why I would stay. This is the perfect price to exit. I know many people like Amazon, and now they think it's gonna go 5,000. And Jim Cramer and I don't know whomsoever was saying something.
Yeah, well, I just want to look at a good entry point on a down day.
Oh, down day right here. So, but again, entry point is, look, market condition change at that time. If you want to play like a swing trade, like a little real quick in and out, and then you have to see when how market. So this was the perfect time, and then it ran up, and then again it can go back here whenever it happens. But entry here, no way, Jose. For me, I would not enter here. It's expensive at this price.
Yeah, gotcha. I'm looking at maybe Google then at 25.75 and a lot less of Amazon down at the recent lows. So
I would
just
prefer.
A small amount.
Yep. So it depends on which sector you like it. There are many sectors. So now we can compare Amazon, Google, because two different sectors. They are retails and other one is that. But there are many different sectors. You can look into energy, financial, health, industrial, material. I would go in a material. If you like any material, that's the good one.
Well, today I've been looking into tire companies, just getting my symbols ready. I'm going to analyze all of those and get them on Excel and set some alerts.
Oh,
Tire
wow.
companies, I'm looking at food service companies, everything from HRL to Pepsi to UTZ.
Oh.
I'm looking at produce places in California. That one outfit has 42,000 acres of land. They grow crops for around the country. I want to get some of that.
Oh, wow. That which one is that?
Oh, Christ. I got a list of like 15 of them right now.
Would you be if you we are always live here? It's just like this. I always go live 9:30 morning to 5 o'clock. So if you want to hop in, if you have time, and come in and help us out, I would appreciate.
All right, I'll see if I can find that too, and I'll.
Yeah, tomorrow, no problem. When market is open, you can swing by if you have time. Yeah.
How long are you going to be open here right now?
Oh, right now, I mean, yeah, I wanted to close is 11 o'clock, but yeah, I mean, I'm here right now. Another 5-10 minutes for sure.
Okay, I'll see if I can find it. If I can, I'll give it to you tomorrow.
That's fine. Thank you.
Thanks, Josh.
Absolutely, sir. Thank you. Dale, you have any questions? I can take the question. Yeah, Dale, you're on. Dale, I'm sorry, Delta 7. Sorry, Delta 7, you any question? Okay. Next, if anybody has a question. RC.
Just for fun, would you look at GameStop, GME?
Just for fun and love it. GME looks good right now. We broke the 100-day moving average and is trying to climb up, and the resistance is at around $165. So that's a 200-day moving average resistance. Once these break, then boom, 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 bombastic. Is looking good so far. So 165 is the resistance I would watch. This area right now, 165. Yep, that's what I can. Volume is good. It's going good. If you, I don't know what your goal is. Are you like a diamond hands, or are you just a swing traders or day traders? I don't know what your time horizon. What is your time horizon for this one? Or you want to enter, or you want to exit? If you can help me to understand. RC. RC, can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry, I had the mic off.
Oh, okay. I could not hear you. Yeah. So if you can help me, your entry, exit, or whatever your situation positions are long.
Well, in general, I'm like sort of long term, and I got in at 90.
Oh, okay. Yeah, here.
And, I bought in a long time ago at much higher, and then got out.
I see.
Didn't lose a ton, but I lost $10,000 on it.
Wow.
Yeah, which sucked. You're just so volatile, right?
Yeah.
And,
so this is pure play.
Right, but just at 90, I got in. I mean, I had a stop, so it wasn't luck. I just happened to put it there, and so it bought automatically. But there are all these people who say that thing can go up to whatever. I mean,
Okay. So let me help you a little bit here. Okay. No, social media, yes, 100% is a short squeeze and all these things always go, but there is nothing given like that. There is always goes. You need to understand about the entry and exit. There is no diamond hands. If you want to be part of, how many people did you find so far say, hey, I made billions in GME and MS?
No. I mean, my exit here would be the 200-day.
Okay, yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm about, because there are some diamond hand. That's why I say, are you diamond hand? Because then it's a different story. But if I were you, once I would put a trigger at 165, exit, let the market, let this candle close, And if I want to enter back at 170, I would enter back. But I do not want to go right now. Resistance, I take the profit, because every time I have learned in my experience that when big 200-day moving average is a resistance, man. And market gives opportunity once, and then it is never know. That's why. Yep. That's what.
What's a diamond hands?
Diamond hand means YOLO means I'll buy it and I'll hold it for lifetime. I will not sell it.
Oh, I thought that was hodler or whatever.
Hodler, yeah, no, YOLO. year long. I mean, lifelong, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Hold it lifelong. Yeah, so that's why we do not want to be part of. I don't teach that here. What I teach here is you have to take the profit at certain stage, and you have to find the bottom, and you have to look at the financials. So for me, I do not. It's not in my. This company is in my short list because they're horrible balance sheet, right? That's why. So that's why I do not. I don't. What I teach here is the foundation. This company does not have the foundation, so I cannot build empire state on weak foundation. Otherwise, people lose money. So I understand this going, but this is all meme stock, right? So it can go. So that's why I do not recommend here or guide here in terms of AMC and GME, because you're pure speculation. You dump and pump, people lose their underwears in this company if they play.
Yeah. So what do you think about like Carnival Cruise Lines?
CCL?
Yeah,
this company right now spring coming, right? Summer coming, so hopefully COVID will be stay away, then this company can benefit probably. And their EPS is horrible, that's why the price is like that. But from this company, they do benefit. I mean, foundation is very weak right now, but they need to perform. This will be a pure play. They need to get back above this. If you ask me the chart, based on the chart, they have to get back above $20, 1930, then I'll be bullish. You see this right here, you got to above this, and then there's a bunch of resistance here. So I would what I suggest is, your goal is to make money, or your goal is to follow the sector, follow the industry?
No, I want to make money.
Make money. So then what I would suggest to you is, like, if you come here regular basis, like we are open morning, I open 9:30 to almost 5 o'clock, always go live, constant 7-8 hours I speak. So if you stay here, during the Monday to Friday, we always teach so many people here. So what I would suggest is, when you invest money into any stocks, find a good foundation, means financial foundation at least. If the financial foundation will be there, your portfolio will be not red, your portfolio will be green at least. Even though stock tanks, you will feel happy that, okay, I will buy it at that price. But if this stock tanks from you buy it at 26 and it goes to 17, and then you think, oh man, is doubling down at this price, I would not, because their foundation is weak. I understand on a hope that, hey, summer coming and this can happen and that can happen, but we do not know. It's all anticipation. So what I teach here is, we do not want to do. There's thousands of scripts. There's so many flights we can catch, which is going to our destination. What is our destination? Is to green, make money. Bottom line, portfolio has to be green. So then why would I catch a flight which is look like a falling? You see this? Look, keep falling. Why would I go in that? That's what I teach.
So I was looking at a weekly chart. I didn't look at the daily.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I thought it was like just above the sort of low, kind of thing, but maybe I was mistakenly looking at it. And I was thinking also, I think these things are really depressed, and people are, they want to get out.
Yeah, I see what you mean. So let me take a look at their balance sheet actually. CCL. I agree that point. I 100% agree with you, CCL. And in that, it's a play, like event play, right? So event play can happen, but it's all like a pure luck, because look at their revenue is 3.5 billion and their loss is 4 billion. So they are losing tons of money. That's the only reason institution will not come in, and that's why stock is suffering. So it's a pure, your luck. It's just like a GME, is just bounce, right? Just like this, if bounce, then your luck. You're playing pure luck. Based on their financial is super weak.
No, I'm not in it, but I'm just looking at it, and I'm thinking, this is not a good time.
You're right. Yep.
So I work all day is the problem. So I just, this Sunday thing happened to be really, I just caught it. It was very nice.
Yeah, we always go Sunday 7 o'clock live from 7 to whatever time, and I go through a lot of stocks people are asking.
Yeah.
And then Monday to Friday live, and I also you guys help me on Twitter if you guys like my service. So please like, subscribe, and follow on Twitter also, and look on YouTube also. If you can follow me on YouTube, like, subscribe, and ring the bell button, man. We need help. I need a lot of people like you who can come in here, and we analyze the stocks, and everybody benefits.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
How do you get? I am actually on the Twitter side. How do you follow on YouTube? Is there a
okay? So yeah, so if you click on Twitter, and let me show you here. So Twitter, click on my profile, and you will see a link right there.
Okay.
So right there, the top on my profile itself has a link, YouTube link, say right there, right next to it is, and youtube.com/top trading edge. So if you go to, or you can go to youtube.com and just search top trading edge, one word, or you can click on link.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you can click on the link, and you can see there, and you can subscribe, follow there also. And I'm always live, man. I go live like, man, so many hours you cannot imagine.
Yeah. So this may not be an appropriate time to discuss this, but do you talk about tax implications and stuff, for day trade? People often don't get into this, but you can lose a lot from just this day trading nonsense.
Yeah, so again, I don't think like that. You just think of making money. Whatever happens. But your focus should be making money.
Right.
That's what I say. Just focus on whatever you can make the maximum. The moment you think about tax and this and that, it's different things. Your focus should be making money. If your portfolio going green, are you making money? That's it. If not making money, then forget about tax. Yep. Well, so I can take a next question. Somebody's asking, who's next? I had to put you on a listening mode.
Josh, I'm about to leave, man.
What am I
Take care, man.
Right, you too, man. Thank you. See you tomorrow, man.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, bye.
Alright, guys, I guess I have to now wrap it up. Probably tomorrow morning again we have to come back. And it's already 11 o'clock, I guess. Almost. Yeah.
Josh, you have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
Alright, see you, ma'am, and then thank you. Good night.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good night. Good night, everybody. Thank you. And please like on YouTube also, and also on Twitter, follow on and retweet. And whenever I tweet, guys, if you can help me on retweet, I would appreciate, so we can bring more audience here and find some golden nuggets here. I appreciate. All right, good night, guys, everybody. Thank you.
Sorry, I had a quick question.
Go ahead.
I think I heard you earlier being bullish on the market, bullish on the economy. Is that correct, or
no? I'm not bullish on economy. I'm bullish only for trend. So if I look at, let me show you what I'm bullish on. So for example, SPY, right? S&P 5.
Yeah. So you're not long SPY, like.
Okay, hold on. I'll solve the puzzle. So if you look at it, do you see the screen? Do you see video? Or you are only on a space?
I'm only on the space.
Oh, okay. No, so we have, what I do is
I will pull it up right now. Top Trading Edge. Okay.
Yeah, you can go to the youtube.com/top trading edge.
Okay, I'm on.
Okay, and you can see the live.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you take a look at, this is the S&P 500, and S&P 500 right here where we are up, we just broke the 100-day moving average, right?
Yeah.
Right here. So 452, and the next resistance we have is around, hold on, we did not break the resistance of 100-day. We have right here, this is without adjustment. So we have the W pattern about to finish. If you remember the last time when we had the bull right here, and we closed at around 458. So we have a resistance at 458. Up before that, we also have a resistance at 454. So there are two major resistance right now we have. Still we are in the bull run. If you see this, we already broke the 200-day moving average. and everything is looking bullish at this point. I do not see wind going any direction. The moment direction change, then I would also change my direction. Just like here, when the market change, we become bullish. When my trend line broke, and we become bullish, we become way bullish right here when it broke the trend line. So same thing here also, we will keep eyes on at this point. Right now we see all this at, my price of control line, you see all these red dots. So my price of control line telling me that is a bullish. So at this point we will also be stay a little bullish, and until become bearish, then we will change our change the direction. So keep in mind right here, 454 and 458 is the next two resistance we are watching according to that. So we keep market first. So whenever we trade anything, we keep the market first, and then we trade the rest of the other stock. We look at the relative strength and weakness on the stock. So if you come during the daytime when market is open, I do trade day trades, and as well as swing trades, and as well as long-term trade. We do everything right in front of you, and you can watch. So if you want to be part of the community of anytime, hop in, we are always here.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, for some reason I thought I heard in the beginning, like there are plans to put money in people's accounts. I'm like, no, I don't think so.
No,
I don't know if it was you saying it. Like,
no, we don't say that. No, no, Ben, no.
I think it was someone else, and maybe you told them no, because I was just unloading groceries and whatnot.
I see. Gotcha. No problem.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you. Okay. So I guess anybody else, any question real quick, or just wrap it up? Okay. All right, guys. So see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Thanks. Bye.
Good night.
Good night, guys. Bye.
Good night. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.